Stop it. I said I wasn't a troll, okay?
We don't care. Here's another one. We don't care. Here's another one.
Whoa, guys, what?
Finding new Pokemon, finding new gym leaders, new towns.
Oh, man. It's so
fascinating.
And then it's non-canon.
It's really weird.
Fuck anyone who says otherwise.
It's a classic. It's a classic to me.
To these creatures.
they're definitely some of the most interesting creatures.
Infected. I created.
Pokemon was the last vestige of my childhood.
It's just super chill.
I see you. You trill today. Let's go. I'm invested.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
This is Silph Radio Live. A live stream spin-off of Silph Radio, a Pokemon podcast. Hey everybody, what's going on Blake? What's going on Gyarados Thug? Happy International Podcasting Day. I'm Nathan Capisser, host of the program and co-owner of our parent company, Secret Room Multimedia. This is a show where, who's that? Mighty Starfish. What's going on, Mighty Starfish? I don't know who you are, but hi. Brianna. What's up, Brianna? Dude. So yeah, I'm the host of the program and co-owner of our parent company, Secret Room Multimedia. On this show, we talk extensively about Pokemon while doing things we can't pull off on the audio program. Joining me today as I make moves mired in the mazes of Mount Moon. I prepared that before the show. I didn't just is my oldest friend and fellow Twitch streamer, Ander Segarra. Pat!
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's up, Pat? How you doing? And what's up, everybody else in the chat?
Oh shit, you're my second oldest friend. I'm sorry. I don't want Justin to yell at me. And then Pat. Oh wait, who's Pat?
No, I think I was gonna say I'm pretty sure you've known Pat longer than you've known me, but it's pretty close, right? Like a 2-3 year difference at most.
Close. Yeah. Well, no, not even. If it would have been like the same year or maybe the year before.
Okay.
It wouldn't have been any sooner than the year before. But hey, welcome to the show, dude. How are you?
We're talking about like a solid almost 25 years of history here now.
Yeah, Pat, I'm so happy to have you in the audience. That's so fucking cool. Everybody, Pat is part of the crew. Pat's part of the core crew, like Jeremy, Andre, Pat, Phil, not Patrick Star. But he was the Patrick Star to my SpongeBob SquarePants growing up. Or actually, I think he was the Patrick Star to your SpongeBob SquarePants growing up, or vice versa. You were the Patrick Star to each other's SpongeBob SquarePantses, respectfully.
I'm good with that, yeah. And I know that you've definitely known Pat at least a little longer than me, because, well, that's how I met Pat.
Right. Yeah. No, way before 2001, man. I moved.
No, there's no way it was as late as 2001 because I've known Nate since what, 98?
Yeah, me and you, Andre, met in 7th grade, and I moved into the house, which I was neighbors with Pat, and I moved into that house in 6th grade. So I either met Pat in 6th or 7th grade.
That makes more sense. I'm like, no, I think you've known Pat for about a year longer than me, and so I think it was 98 when we were in 7th grade, so 97 for y'all.
Okay, yeah, something like that. You were in 8th grade. No, Pat, you were not in 8th grade because then that would have meant I was in 9th or 10th grade. We've known each other way before that, man. We watched Mankind wrestle. Well, granted, he never actually fucking stopped. He just pretended to stop for a year or two at a time. So, Andre, I gotta introduce you to the squad. Oh shit, what happened to my no, I don't fucking see that shit. There we go. So, Tay-Tay was the first Pokemon I ever caught. Got a Mankey. Oops. September was my starter. Oh shit, I forgot she evolved last episode. He. I don't know why I called it a she. They.
All right, so you have a war turtle. Okay, cool. An impish war turtle.
Volcamer, my Pikachu. Oh, I got. Oh, well, here. We'll keep going through the.
Went to school with Professor Oak.
And yo, check this shit out. This shit cost me a nice fucking 500.
Oh man, you paid the Poké Dollars for the Magikarp. Got it.
They made me do it. They twisted my fucking arm.
All right.
So speaking of, I found some cool shit. Blake, fucking check it out, my dude. Found this today. I went to one of my favorite bookstores, which is we were having a conversation about Val Kilmer, who my Pikachu is named after, being the greatest on-screen Bruce. Also, I found some cool shit today. Found this today. It's 1984. I noticed. Do you know where your freedoms are?
Oh no!
No
like
fucking
1984 as the book, not like a comic.
Well, it's Batman and the Outsiders 1984 annual, but I think that is also a reference to the book.
Yeah, that's something like, wait, hold up, what? This is unfortunately aging a little too well.
Right. Batman Fortunate Son, which is I've never read it, but I'm aware of its existence. It's a book in which Batman lectures Robin on the evils of rock and roll. I'm so excited to read this. Yeah. And then here's the fucking find.
All the devils, or all devils, of all the devils and evils Batman deals with, rock and roll.
Yeah. At least it's not like about the evils of rap music. That would be really uncomfortable reading. The top 0.01% of Gotham City lecturing us on the evils of rap music. But look at this shit, dude. Look how big that shit is. It's bigger than my fucking
Oh my
head.
god.
Alex Ross.
That is large.
Gorgeous fucking Batman book. Got some good shit today. That's the cool thing about social distancing and not going to the fucking bookstore every 2 days is they got new shit when you finally do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Pat, looks like we are going to be going through, I guess, some Leaf Green playthroughs. So, yeah. So Goose got it right.
Yes, we are playing Leaf Green. Our character's name is D. Our goals for today are to get through Mount Moon. And if we, oh my god, I might need a new controller because
Oh no!
that is not happening last time. All right, if we make it through Mount Moon quickly, then maybe we'll try to beat Misty too.
Oh, okay.
We've got Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I have another controller. I might just go get another
okay.
controller. If this keeps causing me problems.
Yeah.
I'm playing with a classic Super Nintendo controller. My other controller is actually better, but it's not the classic Super Nintendo.
Okay, that's fine. The nostalgia points are there. You're playing a retro game. It matches.
Right. Oh, wait. I'm not gonna make the same mistake that I made last time. Did I fucking buy those antidotes? Yes. Okay. So we're also gonna do some other cool shit today. We're gonna take a look at an obscure Pokemon manga called How I Became a Pokemon Card. I figured we've got Andre, our card game expert, on the show, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of hyped for this because I have definitely not seen this.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little while. We were just talking about card gaming before we jumped on stream. You're what? Fucking number 2 in the world in Magic in your archetype, you said right now?
Yeah, so it's actually really crazy. So in the format that I think that I'm best in, it's called Modern. There's something like 70 different decks available to the format that people can play at really any point in time. And the one that I've been playing is called Spirits. So I play with a bunch of flying creatures, a bunch of blue cards, surprise. And they happen to be pretty good most of the time. Okay. They happen to be okay most of the time. And there's like me and one other guy who, actually I don't know that it's a guy, me and one other person who play this deck really proficiently, and just the two of us combined have enough high-level tournament finishes to the point where our archetype overall is top 10 in the format in the entire world. So it's been really, really crazy.
And what's your archetype?
It's called Spirits.
And
So we play
what
blue and
is
white cards.
what? I mean, I'm assuming that means that like the creatures you use and stuff are all like spirits. I mean,
Yeah, so they're all like spirits and ghosts with like some of them are called like say like Mausoleum Wanderers, so you know they have like kind of spooky names. They're all ghosty spirit type creatures. They're really, really thick.
What's their gameplay advantage? Preferably, if there's a way you can make it make sense, if there's like listeners or viewers that don't play Magic.
Sure. So the idea of the deck is that all of your creatures have an ability called flying, which means unless your opponent has creatures that fly, even if they have creatures, they can't block your attackers. So the sacrifice is that our creatures are a little bit underpowered, but they have better abilities. And we use those abilities, even though our creatures are underpowered, to just attack our opponents until they're dead, and we use a couple of cards to interact with our opponents along the way. So they generally can't interact with what we're doing. We can interact with what they are doing, and as long as we play our cards at the right time, even though they're underpowered, we can win more often than not.
Okay, so it's basically, if what is it? If I shoot you, you're nameless. If you shoot me, you're famous.
I mean,
um,
this month that's basically been the tale.
Hey Goose, what's going on? I need to get my other fucking controller. I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and I guess talk a little bit more about Leaf Green while we're doing this. So yeah, so right now Leaf Green, for anybody who is watching this on say YouTube, it doesn't already know.
I'm right back.
Oh, that was really fast. Never mind. I was going to go into a whole thing.
Go ahead. What were you gonna go into? What were you saying?
I was actually just about to like explain what we're doing in Mount Moon, going through the missions, and how it's basically the same as way back in Red and Blue. But
Yeah.
you already know.
Let me fix this shit. Oh shit, I'm in the middle of a battle. Alright, let me finish this battle. Alright, yeah, fucking Mount Moon. Anybody like Mount Moon?
Nah.
Yeah, I was saying in the first episode that Viridian Forest, I think, is like my favorite area in Kanto, and I don't know if that's true, but I really like Viridian Forest a lot. And Mount Moon, there is something I really like about it, but it's not somewhere I ever want to be.
Sure.
I think I remember how to get through Mount Moon. I mean, I'm gonna try to explore everywhere, but
No, that makes sense.
alright, we already hit the we already hit the trainers that were up in the left corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got a level 13 prime, or little primate. Cool.
Yeah, we got a Primeape, Wartortle, a Pikachu, and a Magikarp. We are on the hunt for a Clefairy. We had her. Oh, and I realized we didn't name the Pikachu Jean-Luc, so, like, my bad. That was the Pikachu's name in Electric Tail Pikachu.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Jean-Luc Picard, Pikachu, close in name. Okay, I get it.
Are you Kirk or Picard?
I am definitely Picard. Granted, most people who ask me that question would probably auto-assume I was on Team Kirk, for obvious reasons. But Picard is such a smartass that I can't
oh my
love
god.
him, and it's so good every time. Like, you just look at the looks that he gives, especially Data, who's way smarter than all the rest of the ships put together, and you're just like, this is fantastic. I love this dynamic.
Oh my god, yeah, Data is my everything. I'm trying to convince my sister to watch Next Generation by sending her clips of Data and his cat.
Nice.
Freddy or Jason?
I don't really have a hat in that fight. I guess I'm gonna go Freddy because he's funny.
Alien or Predator?
Same statement, Alien.
All right, we're on board like so far. Godzilla or King Kong?
super don't care, but Godzilla's universe is a little better.
All right, yeah, definitely. Where else we got?
Right? Like, I mean, this is fun though. I'm like, oh, these are most questions that people would definitely not think to have ever asked me. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Lightning round.
Do I have opinions on these things?
I love that shit. That's something that I would always do at work. Is I would just love to hit people with little questions like that. Like, there's all the standards, like what's your favorite or what superpower would you have? But I I think there's better ones to ask.
Right. Which, by the way, teleportation. But yeah.
We have Brianna. We're having so much fucking fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
love the podcast. Big fan. Oh man, I missed that message. Andre, you're looking on Twitch, right? Who is that? I can't scroll.
That would
up.
be Pat.
Oh, thank you, Pat.
Yeah, so this is actually really, really sweet just to be able to even speak with y'all at the same time here. Let's see, Roger for my one in Gen Con or Worlds. Oof, that's a little bit of a... I'm going to specifically go, I think, Worlds. Not even because, like, whatever, bigger scale, etc., etc. You weren't sick at Worlds, and you were sick for one of the Gen Cons, so my specific experience with you and Gen Con happens to be a little tainted because you spent a whole Gen Con basically trying not to die. So
Josiah, what's up, man? Thank you. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, so we did. I forgot. So yeah, that's the thing that happened. So I don't remember. Yes, I do. It was in Detroit, and one of the guys' wife was just like chilling in the hotel lobby room, and me and Pat, for some odd reason, decided that we were just gonna like give her a lap dance in front of the lobby and in front of everybody else, and it was great.
Jealous. I want a lap dance from you and Pat.
Oh man, we gotta be up here at the same time. Oh my god, we met the year you were born. Oh no.
Who's that, Josiah? I saw that Josiah's in the chat, but I missed if that QQ Foxfire, is that you?
QQ is my mood right now reading that.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm so happy to see new people in the chat. This is fucking awesome. I'm so happy we decided to do this. Yeah, this is so fun.
The lonely stripper.
Oh, you guys, sure. I didn't see who they're sending out, but I feel like Pikachu's not going to get a lot of experience in Mount Moon. I mean, actually, I could keep Pikachu out for the Zubats.
Like that one?
Like that fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Zubats.
Kill it dead.
I feel like, is Poison the least appreciated type?
I'm gonna go with Bug for that one, but Poison's probably like second or third.
So the only reason I don't think it's Bug, like, Bug is probably the worst type, right?
Easily.
So I feel like that's almost kind of, maybe not the reason, but a reason that Bug isn't necessarily the least appreciated. Like Jolly by Nature, former Blastburn radio host, Silph Radio regular. Oh my god, I would love to, and I almost said I have no job. I do have a job. I'm actually working right now as we speak, and it feels fucking awesome. Tips below, by the way, if anyone wants to throw me any tips and you got some PayPal, scroll down underneath. Or if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, hit up secretroommultimedia.com, and we got a Patreon. But what were we talking about?
Poison being the least appreciated type.
Oh yeah, giving me money. That's right. But yeah, no. But I feel like there's people that are gonna like Bug just because it's the underdog. And Jolly by Nature fucking loves Bug, and I'm not saying that it's just because it's the underdog that's the only reason he likes it. But Poison, I don't know if I'll ever meet anybody whose favorite type is Poison. Maybe I'm speaking out of my ass here.
like you probably have like I don't know a couple of people who were like, oh man, Koga was so dope back in the day that like I like Poisons because I like Koga. So I guess kind of by association, it probably has a few fans.
I was
But-
just about to say Antoine loves Koga and likes Poisons because of that, but I doubt he would say they're his favorite type, though.
Sure. That girl is poison.
Fuck yeah,
But-
what's that? Belbiv DeVoe?
But yeah, man, I think yeah, Poison probably is gonna be the least appreciated type, even though it's competitively pretty decent.
It's gonna be what type? Sorry, what'd you say?
I think Poison's a good candidate for least appreciated type, even though it's competitively pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm starting to like appreciate it more, especially since I noticed the similarities between Poison and Dark while I was doing the Dark type episode. And
Okay.
'cause Dark's my favorite type. You said your favorite type's fighting, right?
Yeah.
So is that if I asked you what type of oh yeah, let me save this and change my controller. If I asked you what type of Eevee you're most looking forward to, would it be fighting?
Oof. What would I look forward to for evolution? Honestly, I don't even know. That's a fighting type would have to just work really hard to essentially not be a second copy.
We are back. Can you hear us? Can you hear us out there in Twitch land?
Oh, there we go. Okay,
All
yeah,
right.
you're okay then.
All right. Well, if you're watching on Twitch, it's going to be 2 separate videos, and that makes me a little bummed. But whatever. On YouTube, I'll put
That's
it
actually
together.
not the end of the world.
It is the end of the world. I'm a perfectionist. Everything's
Okay.
the end of the world. I have anxiety.
Well, I'll still text you the program I use to append videos.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
I bet.
All right. Hey, that's okay. We're having a good time, guys. We're having a good time. So that was a little inside joke. Let me get us back up and running. What were we talking about? EVs. Can you start over there? What'd you say about the EV type?
So what I was saying was that if they made like a fighting type Eevee Lucian, then it would actually kind of have to be really, really, really unique to not just look like a Mega Lopunny or like a Mienshao. So I don't think I would specifically think that a fighting type Eevee Lucian would be my favorite, just because it would have to be really, really, really weird to be unique in the Pokemon verse.
Okay.
So I think to that end, I'm definitely going to devote a little more thought to it. A Dragon Evolution would be kind of cool. The only unfortunate thing about specifically a Dragon Evolution is that the type of ears that I think a Dragon Evolution should have are already taken by Vaporeon. And I don't want them to like basically copy paste the ears on it, but I feel like those ears should be on a dragon.
I think the one I'm most looking forward to is Ghost. But Andre, so what do you have an answer? Like what one you're most looking
I'm
for?
still thinking on one, yeah. Like it might actually be the Steel Evolution.
Ooh, Steel. That'd be fucking dope. Oh my god. Oh, what am I doing using a fucking water move on a grass Pokemon? I've like deciding to do this live stream, I'm just like killing all of my credibility, like percentage by percentage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks like Spyro the Dragon's design up on the top of its head, and that's kind of what I think of when I was thinking like of a dragon type evolution. But it would still be really, really dope to see.
What if they made it more like a Chinese dragon? That'd be fucking cool.
I'd be all the way here for that.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so dope.
But I don't know if they're willing to do another one of those because they essentially got that already with Gyarados. I'm hoping for something kind of cool like that.
Ooh,
A flying type evolution? Yeah, that'd be dope. I'd be with it.
Stevie, yes. I like that a lot, actually.
Ah, Stevie!
Stevie.
I'm with it.
Flying type Eevee. That's really interesting because most, it'd be hard to not picture it. Like, you would want to make sure that it doesn't look like a flying / like type 1 flying, type 2 normal Eevee. You would want it to look like it is explicitly a only flying type Pokemon, and that would be hard to pull off. But that doesn't mean I'm writing it off. That just makes me more interested in brainstorming how could we make a flying type really look unique and cool.
Yeah, I'm with that. And a cool thing, which I'm sure they've been holding off on purpose, is wouldn't that actually be the first mono flying Pokemon?
Is there no mono flying Pokemon?
I'm pretty sure there is 0 mono
You're
flying.
right. Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy that that's. So then they probably wouldn't do it.
Oh god, I forgot we're in Leaf Green. Leech Life still sucks. Oh. Oh man, what a throwback. Okay. Eevee with a cape. Yes. No capes.
Oh, I was going to the Pokemon Center, wasn't I? Eevee with a cape. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, lots of feathers, a cape. They could do something that was, if not exactly a cape, evocative of a cape. Like, I think that they have good enough designers that they could pull it off or completely botch it. One or the other. Or it will be right in the middle, like Glaceon.
I actually think Glaceon's a pretty good design. Like, it's boring, but it's elegant enough to the point where it works nice.
How? In what way, Andre, did you not just describe right in the middle?
You got me, all right? But a lot of the Pokemon I guess I'm thinking of, especially when I think of other ice types, are elegant and not boring. For example, Alolan Ninetales is super freaking majestic and pretty looking, but honestly,
right, and it's almost a pellet swap, but I don't even care. I like pellet swaps. I'm on the record.
Yeah, like Alolan Ninetales is like just a super beautiful freaking Pokemon. Like you look at it and you're like, wow, that thing is majestic. And then of course it has the nerf to actually be good too. Hawlucha is one of my favorites.
Yes, me too. I fucking love Hawlucha.
I think I've had this talk with you before too. So Hawlucha is actually my second favorite Pokemon in the entire world too. My first is still Medicham, my second is Hawlucha, and then just about every other Pokemon in the entire verse falls after that.
Right, it's like Japan. That's how you do it. More Hawlucha, less Ludicolo. Like,
yes. Oh my god. Yes.
Right. Like problematic is not a death sentence. Like no one could say that Hawlucha isn't problematic. But everyone loves Hawlucha. Nobody's mad at Hawlucha. Hawlucha's fucking awesome.
Like Hawlucha takes, yes, it is definitely a stereotype. The luchador stereotype is very real. But Hawlucha doesn't look like a caricature. Hawlucha doesn't look like somebody's like, hey man, we're gonna like submit this as a joke to number 45 and people will believe it. Like Hawlucha just looks like a thing that could happen.
Oh, it's so fucking cool.
Hawlucha is also good. I'm glad that somebody in the chat like apparently knows a way about battling. Yeah, Hawlucha actually is relatively top tier. And I don't know if anybody's paying attention to DLC and stuff like that, but in Sword and Shield, with the next DLC drop, we're actually getting access to the Tapus again. So, like, Tapu Koko plus Hawlucha is going to be a competitive combo again.
Oh my god, a Hawlucha evolution.
Goodbye, Jim.
Yeah. You attacked the wrong tough trainer. What were we just, Halucha, Evolution. Oh, you know what I think might even be, well, I don't want to say cooler. Equally as cool, I'll say. What would be equally as cool would be a regional variant for Halucha.
I'd be with it.
What?
I would 100% be with it. Like, for example, if we went to,
Oh, what am I doing?
matter of fact, let's say we get like a black and white remix, right? Because those are based on New York City. So instead of like a luchador style Halucha, why don't we have like a dedicated Halucha that looks like a boxer, maybe?
Oh, ooh. A
Instead of
Halucha that's
fighting,
like a
maybe
boxer.
steel?
Okay. Well, yeah, I was about to say, which type are we going to replace? Flying or fighting? Probably flying, right? I would imagine.
So sure, so like a fighting steel. And granted, we do already have a fighting steel in Lucario that's insanely popular. But
Dude,
like another one would still just be good.
that's so great if we're going to be depicting a different type of fighting style. Oh, get you out of there, September. If we're going to be depicting a different type of fighting style, oh jeez. Then taking away flying is really cool, since as like a luchador, they do a lot of like high flying jumping and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But boxers don't do that shit.
No, there is no off the top rope in boxing.
Magnemite
use
steel
karate
type
chop,
is
super effective.
against
Yeah.
steel.
Karate chop, super effective against steel. Yes.
Fighting super effective against steel.
That's true.
Why is that? That seems really counterintuitive to me. Weird.
Think of like martial artists in movies using literal karate chops to break beams and stuff. It doesn't work, but I think that's the meme.
Right. That's why I accept it being strong against rock, but steel. Okay. I see. I can never get my type chart all the way straight.
That's alright.
Who are they sending out?
American Pro Wrestler mullet and all. Oh my god. I did not look to see who they're sending out. Sorry.
Nah, you're good.
I don't know if I'm here for a mullet Pokemon, but we do already have a Alolan Dugtrio, and that's pretty close to a triple mullet.
That would be an interesting take, though, to do a different type of wrestler.
Yeah.
To contrast it, what would be the typing for that version of the Halucha regional variant?
A Halucha regional variant? Let's see.
Well, for if we did one that was based on an American pro wrestler, like let's just run with the idea. What would be the
are you kidding?
typing?
Rock. 100% Rock.
Rock? Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
because
sense.
you can emulate The Rock.
Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Oh,
Florida type. God, no.
what am I doing? This isn't even. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that's what I thought. What am I doing? I gotta get the fuck out of here. Damn it. I am not prepared for this fucking match.
A cowboy?
A cowboy. So here's my another question is, Andre, if you could personally have a Halucha that was a Delta species, do you know what Delta species are?
Not like a detailed explanation. I know that they were part of the card game for a little bit, but that's about all I got.
Right, so they're Pokemon that have a typing that they wouldn't normally have.
Oh, okay.
So if you could have a Delta species Halucha that could be any type, what type would you want it to be?
Okay. So I would have to keep the fighting, because obviously like the Lucha part. And instead of being a flying type, ooh, let's think. Instead of being a flying type, and I'm trying, like, what would I think would be coolest rather than being like competitive?
Yeah, go with coolest for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with coolest.
Yeah.
Um,
You're like, sorry, this part of my brain is just it
working on
doesn't
it.
get that much exercise. I gotta
it's kind of true.
electric fighting. That'd be pretty dope.
That would be pretty dope, but I was actually gonna go with Ghost.
Ghost fighting.
Yeah, like that seems super insane-o, because like that's not a thing yet either. Well, actually, no, that's false. Marshadow exists, but like,
Wait, Marshadow is Ghost Grass, I thought.
no, that's
It's Ghost fighting?
Gorgeist. Gorgeist. Marshadow is Ghost and fighting.
It is?
um,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Gourgeist is the ghost in grass, the one that comes in like Pumpkaboo forms
wait.
and all that stuff.
Marshadow, am I thinking Wait, Marshadow's in the Ho-Oh movie, right?
Is Marshadow in the whole movie? Wait, you mean like the first one? No,
Is that-
Marshadow's way
No,
later.
no, the new one. Or is that Marsh Tomp?
Oh, I don't
Yes,
know.
and I hate it. Yes, Brianna hates it. Yes. Brianna hates it very, very much. So, yes, we'll take her word for that one.
I choose you. Okay. Yeah, I've actually not watched many of the newer movies. I did watch the one with Hoopa, and that's the latest movie I've watched.
Dude, the last two, they rebooted the movie series, so it's like it's a new Ash. They started over, and they're some of the best fucking Pokemon movies. You've got to watch them, man.
Okay. Oh, yes, by the way, Zarude is Grass and Dark.
Oh yeah, Mojo Jojo.
Okay, that's actually kind of fair. It does look like Mojo Jojo. Unfortunately for Zarude, I actually forgot about its existence already because people were really hype about it for about a week and a half.
And then coronavirus happened.
Right. But it was just like competitively not good. It was just like a much worse Rillaboom. So we immediately stopped playing it.
Where did I see what, Pat?
Ghost and Psychic?
Ghost Psychic.
No.
What about Ghost Psychic? I missed that.
No, he was just asking are there any Ghost Psychic Pokemon, period. And I think the answer to that is no.
No, I don't think there are.
And actually, yes, I will give you guys in the chat this point too, because honestly, Electric Fighting Delta Hawlucha, that sounds dope. A lot of the Pokemon movies are really, really, really good, and honestly, I got to get back on watching those.
Yes,
like,
since they rebooted Ash, they're what am I? Since they rebooted Ash, it's
Lunala.
right. I'm sitting here like there's something.
Right.
Yeah. I was about to say Sableye, but Sableye's Dark Ghost.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting combination.
And actually, got my Pokedex in front of me. Nice, nice, nice. Nope, I'm trying to go off top. I'm not going to the other screen at all. Like, we are here.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's been a philosophy I do on the podcast. It's sort of like it's like a easy excuse to be wrong about stuff. I'll be like, guys, I have a rule. I can't look stuff up.
Like, I mean, I have no such rule. I don't know why I'm not doing it, but
yeah,
no, it's what it is.
I've
like,
loosened up on the rule. I like if I really want to look something up, I do, and otherwise I just don't bother. Like my rule now is just like, as a rule, don't bother unless you really want to. Like, don't feel obligated to.
Right. Yeah, Nathan watched them because I made him watch them. Honestly, like those, that's a good excuse as any to watch the movies, because the ones that I have watched have almost always been surprisingly really good. I don't know. I've actually just really liked a whole lot of them.
There's nothing better than Nathan from the future. What do you mean? Like when I just pop in on the podcast?
Yeah, those are actually really fun in asides. I like those too.
Oh, thanks. What was the one I did? I did one recently that I thought was really funny, and I was really proud of it, but I was really nervous about doing it, and I don't remember what I said.
I don't remember the first part of it, but I remember that you specifically did one to let us know that you recorded everything before George Floyd passing.
Yes,
and
that was the one,
like,
yeah.
Okay, and that was like a pretty big deal, because you're like, whoa, hold up, bruh, we need to talk about this, because we had this talk like a month ahead of these events.
Right, and it was like, it doesn't change anything I've said. It's not like I said anything like I didn't support BLM before. It just seems really weird not bringing it up after it, like having that conversation. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like, yo, why haven't you guys brought up, you know? Yeah. But what was, I said something at the end of that, and I don't remember what it was, and it was like a shout out to, it was Miss K, the English teacher that we had in high school, had said something to me in class about
oh yeah
yeah, and about like, or there was a whole thing that happened in English class where people thought I was saying that black people should go back to Africa, and I absolutely was not saying that, and that was what I said at the end of the Nathan
Right.
from
Like,
the future.
No.
And I was really nervous because I was like, what if somebody's just tuning in? Or like I'm like, no, that's a podcast. That's not how this works. Well, what if they just like were at work and they weren't listening earlier? It's like, dude, just do it for the meme. Just do it for the meme.
Right? It's like, I should probably make this clear just in case. Like, I'm sure we don't need to have this talk, but just in case we need to have this talk.
Why am I talking about this on the live show?
Here's one of this. Oh yeah, NK, Malamar, and Hooper are all Dark Inside.
It's like,
I actively really like Malamar just because like the contrary ability it gets is so freaking cool. That guy along with Superior. Like, I think Contrary is just like one of the coolest abilities in the entire game, and it's not used enough.
the Pokemon noises. Oh, yeah, those are the like original red noises. Heck yeah. Do a barrel roll, Ludwig. So,
Ooh. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna refresh my screen really quick because I think you froze on me.
oh shoot, is everybody else seeing me? Is everything going good for everybody else?
Yeah. So y'all seeing everything real time or what's up?
Alright, good to hear.
Okay. So it might just be me. So let me close out like 45 things too.
Alright. Alright, and then maybe when you come back we can take a look at the manga.
Okay, I'm back already. We're good.
Oh, you're back! Alright, well, never mind then. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, literally all I did was just copy paste the URL, close it, open up a new tab with it. We're fine.
Sweet. Alright.
And I walk into you fighting a Metapod.
Oh, yeah.
Screen again.
What's that?
I said I come in to watch you fighting a Metapod. Can I exit the screen again?
With a fighting type. So, what's your favorite evolution that does already exist?
I've always thought Umbreon was just like probably the coolest because, I mean, A, it's just super cool looking anyway, and also it's competitively good for a while. Oh, nice. And it was also just plain old good for a really long time.
Yeah, I love it.
And I keep trying to give points to Flareon because like it's cool looking, but it's unfortunately bad. So I've just never actually like had a real opportunity to want to play with it. And now that we have good physical moves like Flare Blitz that it has access to, unfortunately it's still bad. So like, Flareon.
It's terrible, but I use like my I have like the Rian Johnson perspective on Pokemon. So meaning like if you've seen The Last Jedi, you know, at the end the kid uses the Force and pulls the broom up. Like I think in universe you could make any Pokemon good.
Sure.
And that would, like, it'd be very unlikely. Like, there are Pokemon that are just naturally weaker than others. Like, a Farfetch'd is naturally weaker than most other Pokemon. But you could still make a good Farfetch'd.
Sure.
Like,
And-
train a good Farfetch'd by that.
And now that Surfetch'd exists, that's even more likely to be a real thing. So like your boy gotta level up.
Shiny Jolteon. What is Shiny
Oh.
Jolteon kind of green? What color is Shiny Jolteon? I don't remember.
I feel like I remember it being like a yellow-green color. I don't straight up remember it though.
That's what I'm
That one I am gonna look up.
Fucking lemon lime Jolteon.
Yeah, it is like a lime green color. Yeah.
Purple eyes.
Purple eyes. Ooh.
Yeah, what a weird shiny. I like it. Like, that's such an interesting, like, weird color combination.
Okay, so that is really cool looking though. I like it.
Oh, hey, what's going up? Marek?
Rival Merrick.
Hi. Let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Marek? I don't know. Yeah, great to see you. Sucks that you're at work. You should just quit. Quit your job. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't quit your job. Thank you. We will have a great stream, although we're worse off without you. I don't know how long we're gonna be going. Maybe like 2 more hours. I don't know. We'll see. So if you feel like dropping back in, we'll be here. Sometimes you lend Brock from Pewter City a hand. Okay, that's cool. So, yeah, I love Umbreon. I took a really, really strong liking to Glaceon once I started playing with it. That was one of the, it's not, I don't know, I love when, there's a bunch of different ways that I'll, like, suddenly come to, like, really appreciate a Pokemon that I didn't really care either way about before. And, yeah, with Glaceon, it was explicitly, like, I had evolved my Eevee to a Leafeon, like, 2 or 3 times because I loved Leafeon. And I was like, let me do a Glaceon. I haven't done a Glaceon. Let me just do it for the sake of something different. And, and then I fucking fell in love with it.
Okay, now that makes a lot of sense. And, like, Glaceon isn't even bad either. So, like, any excuse to use a half-decent ice type is usually one that people are willing to jump on, because honestly, most ice types are kind of garbage. So when you find one that you both like and can just, like, kill things with left and right, that's a good sweet spot to be in.
I feel like ice is a really overlooked type. Not necessarily underappreciated, and it's not, I don't know if I'm even comfortable saying overlooked because, like, it's a dragon killer, but I don't know.
Yeah, like, Ice Beam was really necessary on a lot of Pokemon for a really long time because the dragon types were so good, but, like, Ice, exactly, like, actual Ice type Pokemon are so defensively bad that they're just, like, unplayable in competitive circles for the longest time. Minus characters like, say, Weavile, who just did not care about trying to be defensive. But I would also agree that there's probably not enough ice types that exist in the game either, because it is a cool type, but it's, I don't know, it's probably not represented enough.
Yeah, I like ice conceptually. Change your header. Still says.
Oh, so
it's 2. What's that mean?
On your the tagline for the stream itself, it actually says Silph Radio Live number 2 instead of number 3.
Oh, I didn't even add a header.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't know how to do that. Well, I'll figure it out. It's probably all fucked up because it's technically now the 4th one, but I don't know. It's still the 3rd episode. I'm gonna edit it together.
Sorry,
Space
Brianna.
Case. What were we just talking about?
Evolutions that you like?
Oh, ice types. Ice. Yeah, no. So you know what I love is when another thing that I like is when you notice a certain type of animal that you're really surprised that they don't have a Pokemon for yet. Like dolphin is one of them. Like, how the fuck do they not have a dolphin Pokemon? But one that I thought about a couple weeks ago. Excuse me. The suspense builds as I stop to burp. Is a moose. There's no moose Pokemon. How cool would an ice and water type moose be?
Oh, that makes sense. A Stantler and Elk?
Right. Well, Stantler is weird. Yeah, it's like a reindeer, kinda.
Okay. Walrein was kind of cool. Like, it's just like a big derpy walrus, but at the same time, it actually managed to, like, not just be the ugliest thing.
I don't think it's derpy unless you think actual walruses are derpy. In which case, then I can't argue with you.
I do. Sorry.
They are people, Andre. I'm just kidding. I'm just trolling.
Yeah, exactly, Phil. Where a lot of the other.
Sorry, go on.
No, it's okay. Like, a lot of the
Aaron,
other
what's up, man?
evolutions really did suffer from just terrible move pool syndrome. But a lot of the other evolutions at least had move pools that matched what they were trying to do. Like, the biggest example is being Vaporeon. Vaporeon was actually good for a pretty decent amount of time because, sure, it only had like 5 good moves, but those were like the 5 moves it wanted. So it had like Surf, Ice Beam, and it had like Rest and all the other stuff that it wanted. Where Flareon, for the longest time, only had access to like Flamethrower, which, well, that was terrible because for the longest time, all fire types only used a special, but its 130 base attack didn't do anything. And now that it has access to like Flare Blitz, it's underpowered because it's slow and doesn't have that many other complementing moves. Mamoswine is really cool. I will definitely give you that, Gyarados stock.
Ice is a really great type for regional variants also. Like, it's a really cool type to give to a Pokemon that didn't initially have it. Like, I feel like Ice, Electric, Dark, like, certain types are really cool to, like, give to a Pokemon. Like, what if Hawlucha was Dark Electric, or, you know?
Okay. No, that makes a lot of sense, because, like, so many Pokemon that got new and cool types, I actually like a lot of the more elemental types. It's actually, Phil, you missed the Ninetales talk. We actually made sure to specifically bring up Alolan Ninetales because it is one of the best designed, while actually being really good, Pokemon I think are out there. And Aurorus is really cool looking. Aurorus needs more love.
Aurorus. Why am I having trouble remembering who Aurorus is?
Because it was literally never in a movie or a competitive thing.
That's not why. I guarantee you that's not why.
I said the movie first.
I don't give a shit about the fucking movies. Brianna makes me watch those fucking things. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Ice Dinosaur? Yeah.
No, I do enjoy watching the movies for the show. Oh, the Ice Dinosaur? Yes, that is a cool fucking Pokemon.
Yeah. Mamoswine.
Yes, it's fucking gorgeous. Mamoswine is cool. There's a lot of really cool ice Pokemon. I agree. I really wanted that. I want that fucking moose. What would the water ice typing do? Like, what would that do to the type effectiveness and stuff?
I'm sorry. Where are you going with that?
What would water ice? Like, what would its strengths and weaknesses be?
Oh, sure. So water and ice, this actually comes up all the time because remember, like, Lapras is probably the best example. But
Lapras is water ice.
Yeah. So water ice is weak to grass, fighting, rock, electric. Grass, fighting, rock, electric. I feel like I'm missing exactly one. Grass, fighting, rock, electric. Oh yeah, Dugong. Yeah, sorry, Dugong. Yes, I forgot all about Dugong.
I like Dugong. Seal's pretty lame, but I like Dugong a lot.
Are those only 4 things that it's weak to? Because I always... Okay, it is just those 4? Alright, because I'm like, I feel like I'm missing one because, like, Lapras comes up so much, but it's probably just because I always have a fighting type on my team.
Nah, you'll be good. I guarantee you, you're gonna be fucking standing right the fuck there. And then what would it be good against?
So it's still good against fire types, rock types, ground types, dragon types, flying types because of the ice. I already said, I guess neutral against grass because they both hit each other super effectively. But those are all the things that it's going to, I guess, hit for super effective damage.
Alolan Lapras, flowers. Brianna, should it be water grass or should it be ice grass? And it could have like melting snow on its back with flowers of spring starting to like poke through. It could be like a very spring-based Pokemon that like has something to do with the seasons. Ooh.
Oh man.
Okay,
so she's on Team Watergrass. I was gonna say it could be the ice grass that Obama Snow wanted to be, but instead of just like being really scary looking, it could be really majestic looking. But Watergrass also gives itself a chance to be a saving grace because like it could just be everything that Ludicolo was, you know, not offensive.
I'm gonna watch Moana. For the podcast.
You've never watched Moana?
I'm really behind on a lot of the Disney movies, honestly. But I'm
man,
watching
you gotta
a bunch
do
of
that. Like, Moana's so good. Like everything about Moana's good. Even the little movie clip short before Moana, even that was really good.
Oh, cool. Moana, is Moana just Disney or is it Disney Pixar? I think it's just Disney, right? Yeah, I'm gonna watch Moana. I just watched Frozen and Frozen 2 for the first time, but I'm gonna stay mum and silent on that because me and Brianna are gonna be doing a podcast about Frozen and Frozen 2 after we get our Ninja Turtles and Bill and Ted podcasts out of the way.
Oh, sure.
Guys, if I can interrupt for a moment. A landmark occasion, my first battle against the Team Rocket member.
Ah. Hey, they're pulling a big job here.
Oh yeah? Better than Frozen. Oh fuck, I just...
Easy,
right.
yes.
Okay.
Not close.
Okay. I was like, I'm not gonna give my thoughts on Frozen, and then you're like, Moana's better than Frozen. I was like, better than fucking Frozen? Those are fighting words! I'm not gonna give my thoughts on Frozen, but what?
Whatever. Everybody and their moms can fight me on that one. So, like...
No, I'm excited. That definitely
Yeah, no,
moved it up
Moana
my
is
queue.
actively very, very good.
Good. I'm excited to check it out.
I kind of like Frozen 2 a lot. I've actually not watched Frozen 2, but I have heard from pretty much everybody that Frozen 2 is much better than regular Frozen, which I'll find out one day when I buckle down. I actually own it, and I haven't bothered watching it yet.
I'm gonna stay silent on Frozen 2 just because I didn't mean to give away my thoughts on the first one. I want to save it for the podcast, but I will say I agree. Better soundtrack. I agree that Frozen 2 has a better soundtrack.
I like the Team Rocket music.
Oh yeah, the Team Rocket music when we were paused on the when he was talking to me. When he was like, "Get lost, kid."
We're on a big job here.
Yeah, I love it. So like, Giovanni is one of my favorite characters in the franchise. Not one of my favorite. I think one of the most intriguing characters is a better thing to say. He's not one of my personal favorites necessarily. He's just one that I guess I would call him one of my favorites. One that I'm most intrigued with. I love that, like, to me, Team Rocket, whereas there are a lot of like supposedly legitimate enterprises that are actually a front for criminal activity, I feel like Team Rocket is the inverse of that, whereas the criminal enterprise is the front for something deeper going on behind it, and I think that's really a really cool. I think that like there's so much potential for something cool there. It's a shame that like that there's not too many. I don't know. Like we've got the manga that goes really deep into Team Rocket, but like there's not too many other like media adaptations of Pokemon that really get that deep into like story things like that.
But that makes sense because like a lot of the media unfortunately knows that they're trying to make it for just a much younger audience. However, a lot of us who grew up with it have the attention span to keep up with more in-depth content, and a lot of that has just like really not been made almost outside of Pokemon Adventures. And there's so much interesting stuff that we all want the in-depth content for.
Oh man, was it you, Malik? One of our listeners, I apologize, it makes me feel like a bad host. One of our listeners posted a music video on our wall today that was fucking dope. So go to our Facebook page. Honestly, if you haven't already, we could always use Lex. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. We only need a few more subscribers, and then we can finally have a fucking custom URL. We barely have any subscribers on the YouTube, and we need more subscribers too, because people can see how many subscribers we have on YouTube. We have way more listeners to the show, but people can't see that.
Right.
Alright, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, the music video. It's so fucking cool. I don't know what to tell you to Google, because it's in Japanese. Oh yeah, Google Pokemon special music video. Gotcha. Bump of... What am I doing? September 9th. I hope I erased the right move.
I found it.
Bump of Chicken. Acacia.
Okay.
It's fucking dope. It is a like really dope fucking Pokemon. It's a love letter to every generation. It's the animation is incredible. Oh, it's so fucking cool.
Okay, yeah, I will definitely be looking at that. Yeah, because I've actually already had for a pretty long time too, a bunch of the Pokemon remixes that they did. If you remember the website, what is it, ocremix.com, where they would just take video game. What is that in your right hand?
That was Angry Orchard, and that's Sumatra Blend Dark Roast Coffee. I couldn't decided both, and actually, the mixture of the aftertastes it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
I think I'm gonna take your word for that one, but okay. But like, and I'll even put that in the chat too. So hiya. So OC remixes are really, really, really dope because they just take like a bunch of, or rather took, it's from like 100 years ago. They took video games music and did some really bomb remixes to them. And I know they did a lot of Pokemon stuff back in the day too. So it's actually really nice to see people doing stuff like that again to give tribute to the same soundtracks that, you know, we've loved for 20 years. So stuff like, I don't know, like Lavender Town remixes. Are you kidding me? Yes, give me all of that.
I want to plug a few things. There's a YouTuber that I recently discovered that just recently has been restoring the Donkey Kong Country soundtracks to like full HD. So this is something no one's ever heard before. Like they've obtained the original samples that the composer used to create the songs and like reconstructed the songs exactly how they were constructed with the original samples in HD, so like completely unhindered by the Super Nintendo's processing capacity.
Right. So it's like 100% digital music now instead of having that crappy analog conversion.
Oh, and it's fucking even listening on my shitty laptop speakers, I can tell the difference. Like, oh my god, it's so gorgeous sounding. Because those soundtracks are like the greatest fucking video game soundtrack of all time. Like that and Chrono Trigger, in my opinion.
Sure, I will.
Wise for the fucking win. Yes, Aaron. Go on, Andre. I'm sorry.
No, I was actually just gonna sit there and agree with you because like those two games, even though they're from 25 years ago now, are just some of the best video game music really ever.
And we'll say
they're so good.
3 games because Donkey Kong Country 2 has its own completely original soundtrack that's honestly even better, like than the first one.
Like, and I honestly think, I think Donkey Kong as a franchise, I guess, and Chrono Trigger, each of those are probably in like my top 5 for video game soundtracks of basically ever.
They're in my top 5 video games and video game soundtracks, I think.
So I'm actually going to try to think of now that I'm really giving it thought, and I guess no particular order. Donkey Kong's really good, and that soundtrack does not get enough love.
What are you doing? Your top 5 soundtracks or top 5 video games? Okay, top 5 soundtracks.
Top 5 video game soundtracks.
All right, I'm here for it.
All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go with Chrono Trigger. Donkey Kong's really good, but I think it would be like my number 5 just because I get a little less nostalgia out of it.
And then Chrono Trigger was Yasunori Mitsuda, I believe.
Oh my god, Chrono Trigger is so godlike.
Fucking incredible.
It's so good.
There's a quote from a YouTuber that I think just perfectly. He's like, the soundtrack of Chrono Trigger is what your dreams sound like. And like, it's like
I like that. I like that.
And like, you don't know at first whether they're saying like, wait, like my hopes and dreams or like my actual like sleepy time dreams, like both. Like
both. And what's even better about that specific quote, I'm sure the person who actually said it on YouTube knows this, but that team that they got to get everybody from Square Enix's various factions and stuff to design Chrono Trigger, they were actually called a dream team of video game designing back then. So I think whoever said that knew that when they made that statement, but if they didn't, then it's even cooler.
So what Pokemon would we use to describe each other? Pat's saying Grimer and Muck. Alright, first I want to know which one of us is the Grimer and which one of us is the Muck. And I don't even know which side of this equation I want to be. Do I want to be a piece of shit or a bigger piece of shit?
Oh, no, wait. I think he's calling himself Grimer and or Muck because he just ate chili.
Oh.
Oh, so that's unfortunate for your girlfriend.
I was like, damn, yo, for real?
Yeah, I feel really bad for Goose right now because chili's delicious, but man, no, I would not want to be in that room right now.
No. Especially if I was with Andre and Pat, because like knowing them two, it would become some type of competition.
Oh
I'm just
God,
like,
yes.
all right, I'm gonna start smoking cigarettes again, so I have an excuse to go outside.
Which, by the way, Pat wins that competition by a mile. It's so bad.
So, what Pokemon would we use to describe each other? What would you use to describe me?
All right, let's think.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to think for you. I think that's only fair, because I don't want to tell you what Pokemon I'd use to describe me. I don't even know. But
Right,
I'd
like-
to hear
You know, I would actually think like, is it Orangutan, like the purple like primate looking dude that sits down and chills all the time?
Okay.
And he's like, I don't know, he's like a super zen looking psychic type dude.
I'll take it. Very Buddhist. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
that-
love that Pokemon.
So that's
Okay, I like that a lot. Yeah, no, the first thing that came to mind for you was Halucha, but I'm trying to think about it because I'm like, we were just talking about Halucha, so that's like,
Right.
I don't want to just go with that because we were just talking about it, you know.
Okay, yeah. I mean, to be fair, if that's still what you come up with later, it is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I'll still accept it.
Yeah. Is that cultural appropriation?
I mean, no, like the half Puerto Rican in me is going to be really mad at
You're
being
half
called
Puerto Rican?
Mexicans. Oh God, I hate this. Wait, did you actually not know that?
No, I had no idea.
Oh, seriously?
I
Yeah,
just
no,
can't
no.
believe
like-
you're literally like my either second or third oldest friend, and I had no idea. Like I've known you this
Oh,
long.
I actually thought it was just always super obvious because my last name's Hispanic. It's Segarra, so I just
You're
thought that
right.
was one of those things that was always known.
You're right. You're so right. It's because when I was younger, when I was in high school,
Mhm.
I had no sense of what names were what like nationalities or ethnicities or anything. And so some of them I've like not realized until I'll like actually consider it. You know how like if you think something when you're a kid, even once you learn it's not true, you almost have to like train your brain to like stop thinking. I don't know, like so like
Oh, sure.
there'll be like people like before I realized like before I really thought like, oh, Vasquez is a Hispanic name. Like
Right.
I wouldn't even like yeah, I don't know.
All right. Oh, 4:45 in the morning. Oh my God. So, Pat, always good seeing you. Thanks for
Where are
joining. And I don't know, man. Have a good night.
Yeah.
4:45 is way too early for life.
Holy shit. 8 hour time difference?
No, he just has to get up at 4:45 for work.
Oh, I was like, where the fuck are you right now? All right,
In
man.
old people land, being in old people.
Good night, my friend. We love you too. Yeah, let me get to that Pokemon Center. We'll heal up before we go down the path out of this fucking mountain. And we'll take a break and take a look at this manga.
All right.
Good for you, Pat. Fuck yeah. Like, we gotta stay healthy and keep... That's my struggle right now is fucking moths in my house. Is my fucking struggle right now. When the winter comes, I, like, have to, like, fight moths from, like, infesting my house. It's, like, an active, like, thing I have to do at the start of, like, the change of seasons. But one of my struggles is maintaining, like, that routine of, like, I want to keep exercising and meditating, like... Not having a job, it's really easy to be like, or having a job, but being this type of job, like if I'm motivated to edit, it's easy to be like, all right, I'm just gonna edit all day and like skip doing things I need to do, like exercising and getting dressed and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, getting dressed is definitely for other people.
Right, and it's like even if I'm not being a lazy bastard and I'm actually getting work done, it's like I still need to take care. Night.
I'll be honest.
I'm not
as
gonna
somebody
catch
who-
them all. Go on. Sorry.
As somebody who works from home, and lately, like when I start doing like all of my magic content, I've been doing video list content. The amount of days gone without getting fully dressed is almost depressing to think about.
Dude,
So
I've-
like
I fucking love this. Like, even though I'm like, this could blow up in my face because I'm draining my savings. I'm at a negative like income right now, like compared to like my expenses. But right now, my job is fucking Pokemon. Not fucking Pokemon. My job is Pokemon. I'm living in a fucking like dream for 13-year-old me right now. Just on the note of you talking about working from home and not getting dressed, did I already heal? I don't remember. I'll heal again. I set up a second bed in my living room with an air mattress, just so I got sick of laying on the couch when I was watching movies. So I set up a bed. I've got a big fucking apartment, so like, and it's all just me here. And it's literally just me here now that, like, social distancing and stuff. Like.
Oh, no. right, yeah. Yeah, it's.
All right, so let's take a look at this manga. So.
Yeah.
So, Pokemon, or as it's known in the real world. How I became a Pokemon card is it's a Pokemon manga that was illustrated by and written by I believe her name was Kagemaru. Oh, here it is, Kagemaru Himeno, who was one of the, you probably recognize their art style. They're one of the major artists on the card game, and so this. If you Google their name, you'll see a bunch of cards pop up that they've illustrated. I guarantee you'll see some that you recognize. So this manga is basically the backstory. Oh my god, I fucking love this picture. Holy shit.
Oh. What happened to little Mankey over there? Everybody else is all like chilling and cool looking, and Mankey's all like cowering down at the bottom there, even though it's a super fierce fighting type.
Oh, maybe we'll find out as we. Yeah.
All right.
I love this. Like, I love like rare official art. Like, this is fucking dope.
That is sweet.
Yes. So this actually, so this tells the backstory of Pokemon cards. So in this issue, the Mankey that we're seeing there, Andre, do you remember the Pokemon card from, I want to say it was maybe from the the jungle set, that was a Mankey that's like running away from something? It's just like running in the image in like a desert or something.
I don't remember it, but that doesn't, I mean,
well, you'll see it shortly.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at this gorgeous art. Fucking moth. Yeah, we're gonna learn the backstory behind that card. So, like, the first, do you remember the original Dratini card? The first stories.
Yeah, like, I mean, of course I remember the card. My image recognition is so awful. I am terrible at this game.
Fair. Yeah, you're like, I was reading the text on the cards.
Yes. Like, I mean, my image recognition has always been god awful. It has not gotten better.
No, I didn't even read
Dragonair looks so angry. Oh my god.
Great. I love the art style of this shit. Oh
man, look at Dratini getting cussed out.
Right, like, and I don't know what this is entirely what's going on here, but yeah, so this is actually like this manga gives a backstory. We're looking at volume 1 today.
Dude, but there's that's like some Lion King type stuff going on there. Look at like everything the light touches. Like, look at this scene. Like, Dragonite's giving his son Dratini some like worldly advice, and Big Brother Dragonair's just being kind of a dick. Oh man, this is great.
Right, I love it. And yeah, and it's like, and just the concept of having a Pokemon manga that, oh, look at that. Like, that's so majestic and great. Simple but majestic. Cardass has some really cool Japan exclusive card art from the original 150. Dope. Cardass. I know I've been to that site before, and I don't remember for what. But, yeah, just the concept of, oh, look at that. Like, there's some early Pokemon about this, too. The concept of, and it's got its own style, and like, Anyway, yeah, conceptually is what I was saying. Is it's such a like unique conceit, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at that badass fucking Dragonair there.
Oh my god. Dragonite is absolutely wrecking.
Dragonite. Yeah. So fucking cool. So there we go. The original card. And then you get at the end of the story, the original card.
Oh, is that the rap attack that it knows?
Oh.
I think it is, where it's like double colorless for 10 damage, flip a coin, if coin comes up heads, paralyze.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. Is a little kid in Team Rocket.
Oh, mans.
How's that not something we've ever seen before? Or have we? Brianna, are you still with us? That's so adorable. A little kid with a Charmander. What a great... Oh my god, I need to figure out what this kid's name is. He's my new favorite character. Oh, look at that. What a baller. He's cute.
This is ultra adorable. This is definitely true.
Yes,
Like-
I love how the artist can go back and forth between adorable and badass. Look at that Magmar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, go back. So we're going to go back to a page where they put like little Charmander there in human clothes there. I think it's on the other page.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that. Like, that's so cool. Like, they actually like matched outfits and everything. That's super insane.
Right?
That's so good.
It looks
That
like,
is like
it has like an adorable Cockney accent.
right. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking like Little Orphan Annie time period. Yeah.
Yeah, not like an annoying Cockney accent, like lock Damien from the Charmander episode.
Please, sir, might I have some more?
Badass Charmeleon. Swarm of
Oh my god.
So yeah. There we go. And so that's you remember this card, right? I know you remember that Charmeleon card.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, like that dude's ultra fierce looking.
So, oh wow, so now we know that was so I guess that should have been a dark Charmeleon. Or is it a dark Charmeleon? No, it's not. Just a
No, it's like
Oh, yeah, it is. Rocket.
Oh.
R.
yeah, like to say Team Rocket's Charmeleon, because remember I think we had this conversation when we talked about the Pokemon cards on the podcast, where a lot of the art was like boldened up and stuff to look extra dark for the Team Rocket cards, and that's the Charizard line was one of the biggest examples, because like they're super cool looking.
Yeah, for sure. I love that too. Like I love knowing now that like that dark Charmeleon is a character. It's like this little kid's fucking Charmeleon. There's something I really like about this scenery here too. It's like I really love being outdoors at night, like awake when everyone else is asleep, and something about these two, like this Ghastly and this Gengar. I mean, this Ghastly and this Grimer just chilling. Oh, it's dope.
Yeah, just chilling out there, being poison types at night and stuff, hanging out, doing whatever.
I wonder if this is the story of the upskirt Grimer.
Oh my god, it might be.
Oh my god, I hate to say it, but I hope it is.
Grimer's all like, "Hey man, what trouble can I get into?" And Ghastly's like, "Guess what, bro?
I got some trouble for you."
And make it double."
Oh man, I'm starting to really start to like have a fondness for. I'm starting to start having a fondness for poison types. I'm starting to think I like Grimer now. Look at Grimer, he's cute.
Yeah,
They're cute.
and
Dear little
like,
cutie pie.
I don't know. I actually like Grimer a lot more since it got the Alolan form, because like, I don't know. I get a little. Oh, matter. Look at you go! Look at you go! What was that you were just saying?
What is this? Is he trying to give them cream cones? What the fuck is going on here?
Hold up, and look at Ghastly. Look at Ghastly. He's like, "Yo, your pickup line is terrible. Take a look." Like, Grimer is like that OG dude in a trench coat who's trying to lure in little girls with ice cream. He's like, "Hey, cuties, how's some candy?" And Ghastly's like, "Dude, take a lap."
That's the face you make when you realize who you've been hanging out with all night.
You're like, "Oh my god, dude, why are you so bad at this? Is Muck gonna get ghosted?" Yes.
Excuse me. What is going on
A1
here?
pun. Oh,
Oh my goodness, that's a cool looking. Wait, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I don't know if I like that picture anymore. What the fuck is going on? Not
Ghastly's
okay.
getting like, I don't know, like Ghastly's just being like thrown around. I don't think Muck knows its own strength here. He's like, "Dude, I'm trying to play," and Ghastly's like, "Dude, I weigh like
He's-
7/10 of a pound.
Whatever,
Don't accidentally kill me."
whatever he was offering the girls whose skirts he was looking up, because there's a Pokemon card where he's looking up skirts. It got edited in
Oh, yeah.
America.
In the dumpster area.
Yeah, whatever that thing he was offering them, he is now shoving in Ghastly's mouth. And remember,
Right.
in Japan, you read right to left. So this is the
Yeah.
first panel, and then
Yep.
this is him like, ugh. What
Like-
the fuck?
Yeah, Ghastly's like, "Bro, I don't eat garbage."
And is it a piece of? I don't know. He's eating it.
No, it looks like sewage. I'm pretty sure it's just sewage because remember he was carrying those things when he came out of the manhole cover.
Oh, okay.
And of course, we know from the Pokedex entries that Grimers eat garbage and sewage and stuff. So I'm pretty sure Grimer here is like, "Dude, I need friends. I'm trying to share what I like with you." And Gas is like, "My dude, that's literal trash. No." Yeah.
You're
So I'm pretty sure.
right.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's exactly. Look at Ghastly's face on this right hand panel where he's like, "My dude, are you kidding me? I can't eat that."
But look,
And Grimer's so hype, like, "Bro, double cheeseburger," and he's like, That's garbage."
if this is the last panel, if these are going right to left,
Yeah.
then the next page, he evolves to Muck, and then
Yeah.
Ghastly actually evolves to Haunter. So the sewage actually made Ghastly evolve.
Or the traumatizing experience.
Being a ghost type, that's like right in line with like Jeremy's whole unified theory on ghost types. And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like
yeah.
crying. I like that. Cool little.
Oh
picture.
yeah.
Oh, look at.
Oh no tentacle! You stop that right there. You pause right there.
Dude, imposter Professor Oak.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah.
little sad Eevee. I want to cheer it up.
Oh, does that mean that this is Oh, was she green?
No, this isn't Green from
Okay.
Adventures. No.
Okay, I'm like, so who's the little girl?
So Green, for anyone who's listening or watching who's not sure, oh, I love that we have a comic about Imposter Professor Oak. Green,
This is great, yeah.
this gets confusing, and I have clarified this on the show before, but just for posterity, there's the rival character who's alternately known as Gary, Blue, or Green. On the anime in America, his name's Gary. In Japan, in the manga, his name is Green. In Japan, in America, in the manga in America, his name is Blue because they changed the red and green version to the red and blue version. So then in the manga, the girl's name is Blue in Japan, and then in America, they changed her name to Green. So yes, I say if we're calling Bulbasaur and not isn't it strange, then we call the Gary character Blue, because we're not using a literal transliteration of the Japanese names. We're using the assigned English names.
Yeah, for me, they've always been, I guess, the Japanese color names anyway, unless I'm only referring to both of them in the American context, where it's like, Gary, he's never Gary to me. He's Blue. Unless he's specifically the Gary that is actively talking, like "smell you later" is Gary.
But
In every other context, he's Blue to me.
see, even that, like, I agree with you, me too. But that is the American video game name. The Japanese video game and manga. That's the American video game and manga name. The Japanese video game and manga name for that character is Green.
Right.
So it gets really confusing trying to have these conversations. Whenever anyone brings up Blue or Green, you have to clarify. Are you talking about the girl from Pallet Town, or are you talking about the Gary character?
Right. So I always think of the Gary character as Blue. I always think of the girl as green. I always think of the little boy who was timid at first as yellow. And I don't know that he ever actually gets another name anywhere else anyway. And Ash and Red obviously are very different characters anyway. So at least those two you never have to mix up.
Right? Yeah, no one's ever going to make the mistake of... Actually, people do, but...
People do all the time, and it's such an insult to Red.
I know, right?
Tentacruel versus Shuckle? Absolutely not.
The hentai.
Oh my god, no. That is some cursed content.
That's exactly what you would call that. Excuse me.
Oh man.
I think we got this about the bird trainer from the games. Remember that guy from
yeah,
Gen
is that
2?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that supposed to be like an actual, just a regular generic bird trainer, or is that supposed to be like Faulkner from Gen 2?
It's not Faulkner, I think. Oh yeah, maybe it was Gen 1. I think it's supposed to be the bird trainer from the video games.
Okay, so just like your generic bird trainer, but he's super cool looking here. Okay.
Well, that's what they looked like, isn't it? Hold on, there was a better...
I'm pretty sure you're right. I don't remember. But you're playing through Leaf Green, so you will find out.
Well, I'm thinking the first gen sprite, though. It probably looks different in this gen. Where the hell was the good look at this character? Yeah, look at him. I don't know. I feel like that's the character design, and he had the Fearow, because he looked kind of like a Fearow.
He looks like a Fearow, yeah.
I like Fearow.
No, Phil.
There was a period where Fearow was my favorite Pokemon, believe it or not. I mean, you might even remember that.
I don't, but okay. Like, it was pretty intimidating looking, and its sound was surprisingly cool too. Like, it came in, and you're like, "Bark!" And you're like, whoa, this thing actually kind of means business. Okay.
Wow, that was a really good fucking impression.
Oh, thanks.
I can't really do any of those Pokemon noises. Yeah, I don't know. I really love. Does this happen with you where there's a Pokemon that you like, not strategically you find it suddenly useful, but just aesthetically, conceptually, there's a Pokemon that you don't really care about. It's just a basic whatever Pokemon, and then one day you just suddenly love and appreciate it. Like, another example would be Dodrio. I at one point just came to a really big appreciation for.
Oh, sure. So Phil's out here doing God's work. No, that is definitely the opposite. Trapinch is actually pretty good, although Trapinch was actually good. But I guess Flygon might have actually been one of those examples where, like, you're right. Like, I would think about the Pokemon not because it's any good, because honestly it's not, but a lot of Pokemon are either really cool or really just like super sweet looking, where you're like, oh my Lanta, what is happening over there? Yo, get him, Mankey, get him!
Can I get an A-cab in the chat?
Oh, yes. And that's even better that they specifically did this, because remember, Mankey and Primeape, aren't they supposed to be like pig faces and stuff?
Pig monkeys, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like...
the irony of having a pig vandalize a cop car is perfect, and I love it. And oh no,
Japan, can we go 10 pages? Can we go 10 fucking pages?
Mankey, don't be allergic to the WAP.
I was really happy to see that the Grimer was the upskirt Grimer. You didn't have to make the Mankey an upskirt Mankey. He's not even looking up a skirt on his card. Like,
he was actively trying not to. He's like embarrassed because he's like, whoa, this is not something I need to be doing.
Oh, good. Oh, you're right.
No. Mankey is actively trying to not be a pervert here. He's like, whoa, dude, this is something that should not be happening, and I acknowledge that. Mankey, I'm okay. Are you kidding? No, Mankey's good. Mankey's trying not to be a pervert, trying to alert the girls to their situation. He's messing up the cop cars. I love this Mankey. Me and this Mankey, we good. We bros.
Mankey wishes he was a little bit taller, and in my book, that makes him a baller.
I like it. All right.
I like this art. I don't know. I like this. I like that this is putting us in the day in the life of a Pokemon. Oh, look at the cute. This is Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay was timid nature too, right? I don't remember. I don't remember the nature of my own Pokemon. I'm a terrible father.
Aw.
Yo, that Tauros is having a time.
Was it the Impish one that I saw earlier? I don't remember.
Impish. It might have been Impish, maybe.
Oh no, Tauros. No, Tauros is terrifying.
See, does that ever happen to you with you, Andre? You have any examples of that where you just suddenly a Pokemon you never really found interesting at all, suddenly you just suddenly love it?
Hilariously enough, that's actually kind of how I fell in with Medicham. Because even like when that generation was new, Medicham was never actually good. So like I've almost never actually had Medicham on any competitive teams that I've played. But its aesthetic is just so freaking cool that I love it anyway.
I would have thought you loved Medicham immediately upon seeing it.
No, because like remember, like most of what I see when I play really any game is, oh hey, what's competitively viable? So like most of the stuff that's not immediately viable is almost immediately discarded from my mind. Like getting me to remember that like Aldino has a mega form. Are you kidding? No, no chance. So, but
ooh, the Mankey episode from the anime is one that has a lot of familiarity to me. I think it was. Oh shit! I was about to say that it was the first episode I saw, and we're done. That was it. But I think it was actually the. Oh no! Don't do that. We're not done. I think it was actually the first episode I missed. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think I didn't see how Ash caught his Mankey at first and had to, like, find out when they finally circled back through, you know? Once Goku was about to go Super Saiyan and they started back over at the beginning.
Right, no, I think, oh, Krogok and Toxicroak. Okay, that's a good choice.
Ooh, I like them.
Yeah.
I got the whole squad
and
here cheering me on.
Oh, nice. All right, but no, like I'm trying to actually think of anybody else who I really had that going for.
Hitmonlee's a great one, Phil. I too like Hitmonlee a lot and never cared for Hitmonlee before, but Hitmonlee is scary looking. Like once you like look at its eyes and how menacing it looks, and it doesn't have a mouth or any other facial features, which is automatically intimidating to your brain. And then you realize this thing just kicks like Bruce fucking Lee. And you're imagining a sentient wild animal that looks at you with those killer eyes, and you know it's about to come kick the fuck out of you.
Right. No, because I don't know. Like I've always had experiences where, with me, I've always been able, like, looking at Pokemon like, oh man, I absolutely love this thing, but I know I'm never going to play it, but I love it anyway. I've had that much more often than going back in time and going, oh, I overlooked this thing, if that makes more sense. So, like, Pokemon like, say, Feraligatr. Like, I love Feraligatr. That thing's super cool looking, but it's terrible, so I never bothered playing it. But I always acknowledge that it was super sweet looking.
Also, is it the only Pokemon whose name can't fit in the allotted space for Pokemon names, so they actually had to cut out a letter of its name? As Phil just...
That's probably true. I am...
Or is that the official spelling of its name?
I mean, it is now. Like, there was never, like, the OR.
Oh, it is the official... Well, then the official spelling of its name is clearly dictated by the character limit, which is kind of...
Yes. Funny. Yeah. Like, it was never OR in the series.
Alright, let's see. I'm kind of quiet. Has that changed at all?
Yes, actually.
That helps? Sound better?
Executor was phenomenal in Generation 1. That's super true. Like, it had a million weaknesses, and it was so good that it just did not matter.
Also, Executor, I so badly wanted to, like... Yeah, I kinda like Executor, but I don't like... I would never, like, think about putting it on my team like it.
Like, if you played, like... You know, if you actually, like, tried when you were battling way back in the day in Gens 1, then Executor was really, really good then, despite, like, its 106 weaknesses. Just because it had a really high special and a great move pool. But later on, those weaknesses mattered a lot, so it just kind of sucks now. But Execute, kind of cool looking. Executor, really derpy. Alolan Executor, I actively like, even though I'll never use it.
Alolan Executor is interesting. I like Executor,
Dick tree.
because I like it thinking like just conceptually about like it. I like it as one of those Pokemon that you'd see when you were visiting like an island, you know.
Yeah.
I like its image as one of those things, but I'm yeah, just personally I don't really care that much about it.
Okay, that's fair. It is a Pokemon in a field of other Pokemon, sure.
Right. Literally.
Ha. Zap.
It was in the Safari Zone, right? Like it was a Pokemon in a field full of other Pokemon.
Trying to beat Pokemon State. Oh, you know what's actually really funny? You mentioned Zestbomb is playing through Pokemon Stadium, and it turns out my girlfriend actually has her copy of Pokemon Stadium, and I'm looking at it right now. Like in my apartment, there's Pokemon Stadium, and I actually need to finish playing through like the whatever the Master Tournament series is called, but I also have the Executor on my lineup because it's really good.
And yeah, I gotta agree, man. Sentinel Red, I gotta like this chat. Like it fixed the fucking not being able to read people's messages, but now I can't read their fucking names. It's always something. I'll figure it out. Learning as we go. Yeah, Sentinel Red with the Honchkrow. It was actually writing that fanfic, which we read in episode 51, that fostered my appreciation for Honchkrow. I love Honchkrow now, and it was totally writing. So, Andre, you know how Falconer has a Honchkrow?
Does he? Okay, that makes sense.
Maybe not the first time you battle him.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that, but it makes sense. And I actually kind of like Honchkrow just because, like, of the whole mob boss thing. Are you kidding? Like, what does it say? Honchkrow doesn't tolerate mistakes. Whoa, sir, excuse me, what?
Hey, what's going on, Aki? Thanks for joining us, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Welcome. You just missed the manga, but we're getting through Mamoon. We're talking about Pokemon. Yeah, Honchkrow. Well, Falconer's Honchkrow is actually his father's Honchkrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so like that gave me somewhere to start with, like as far as it's like giving it like some type of identity. And then Falconer, it's also said that Falconer and Janine have a rivalry. And so then I started thinking about how Janine inherited her gym from her father.
Right.
And Falconer inherited his gym from his father. And so like this whole headcanon started like developing, and I like fell in love with Falconer's Honchkrow and this character. Thank you. I love doing the fanfic episode. It was so much fun. Like I would honestly, guys, I would love to follow it up, but like if the inspiration doesn't come naturally, it would be terrible.
Unfortunate, but fair, yeah.
Damn.
What's the most powerful Pokemon? Are we talking about like competitively or in universe, or what do you mean? Because if it's in universe, then the answer has got to be Arceus. Like he's the creator god of all Pokemon.
Interesting. But so I want to talk about this. That's interesting because you can technically you can defeat Arceus in a battle, but that's not the same thing as killing it. But
right, and that's why I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, because I feel like those two definitions are very, very, very different.
Could Arceus create? Did Arceus create a world in which there are Pokemon that may technically be
Stronger
more powerful or stronger, yeah, than itself?
Bidoof? Oh man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Bidoof. Yeah, duh, of course.
Better to leave them wanting more than to overstay your welcome. Yeah, I'm also fair.
What's that in reference to?
About the fanfic episodes. Like, if you don't just like flood people with content, then they won't get sick of it and they'll want more.
Right. I love the Coen Brothers ending. No, I do have a treatment that I wrote for. I have a 6-episode treatment for. Oh, I missed a item
What
down
did
there.
he say? Did he just say he went to a cave to show off to girls?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I don't know what type of girls he's talking to, but
Right? I'm like, how many girls do you meet at the middle of a cave?
I was like, I don't know what type of girls he's talking to. The answer is me, is my character.
Really. But your character is one of the girls, so I guess it's just you? You're not even girls, you're one girl? I don't know.
Damn, yo, like that was a really cool battle, and you fucking killed it. You fucking ruined it. Like you killed the vibe, yo. Like come on, why can't people just be cool? Yo, this whole fucking game, man, people fucking strangers that I just met calling me sweetie pie and shit. Like, you know what? Hashtag me too. I get to say that now.
The thickest graveler. Sweet D? Oh no. So is there only boy Pokemon? No, they definitely have Pokemon of, male and female genders, and there are a lot of genderless Pokemon too.
Yeah, if you look at on the screen right now, Tay-Tay, my Mankey, there's a little pink female symbol next to Tay-Tay. And then if you can't see it that well because it's behind the chat, but that's a female Zubat as well that I'm fighting.
Yeah.
But their gender doesn't actually affect their stats in any way. So like whether or not a Pokemon is male or female doesn't affect the gameplay at all. I'm like 99%.
There are some very minuscule examples.
Oh,
the biggest
specific Pokemon, yes.
Yeah, but in the generic gameplay itself, for the most part, it does not affect gameplay. There are exceptions to that rule, but the rule is that gender does not matter for gameplay.
Sure, I guess if gameplay is a very broad thing. I guess I should have said stats. It doesn't affect their stats at all, unless there's a specific Pokemon in which it does, or an item or something like that. It used to. What is this, in Gen 2 did it? I'm almost positive it doesn't now. I'm not gonna die on that hill or anything. Where am I going? Oh, I was going.
Yeah, like item. Gen 1 and Gen 2. Remember, every single time I keep mentioning Gen 1 and Gen 2, remember, Gen 1 and 2 had no rules. They just did. There were no rules.
There was no gender in Gen 1 either. The card game. So yeah, Aki, not a gigantic Pokemon fan, so we're breaking it down for him. I love this, and we're actually gonna have Aki on the show. We're setting something up. It's gonna be really cool. I love the ideas we have for having a non-Pokemon fan on the show. So I was already kind of thinking about giving you an introduction to the world, through the show. Yeah, it's known for the video game, the card game, and the anime. But it was originally a video game, and technically there was a manga whose first chapter was published before the video game came out, but it was still based on the video game because the video game was in development, and they just finished the manga first because it's easier to draw manga than make a video game. But manga's a Japanese comic book.
Gen 1 is so progressive.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big. You're not a big fan of the card game either, right, Andre?
Yes and no. So I don't keep up with the card game, but I do admit that the card game is pretty dope. So when I do look at the card game, I definitely appreciate what I see, but I'm just not generally willing to keep up with it enough to say that I care about it.
Yeah, there's something about the card game that just doesn't do it for me, because I love card games and I love Pokemon, and it's cool. Like, I respect it. It's a good game, but I'm just not that into it. I've actually been workshopping ideas for building a new Pokemon game, card game from the ground up, just like how it, just as a thought experiment. It's not something I plan on doing. Like, I'm not trying to get sued, but because Nintendo don't send out cease and desists, they sue your ass.
Right. No. That's really not a thing you want to play with, yeah.
But I don't know. Like, so I was thinking, what if? So Andre, we used to play a game called Magi Nation, and in this game, you would. It was very similar to Magic the Gathering, but you would have 3 Magi who are like 3 characters that the whole point of the game is when your 3 Magi get defeated, you're dead. And so like it's to defeat your opponent by defeating all 3 of their Magi, and you go through them one at a time. So I was
Yeah.
thinking, what if the Pokemon card game was kind of similar in that you would build your deck around 6 Pokemon, and then the cards that you're drawing are like moves and stuff like that. But the only difficult thing that I think with that is that there's 18 types. Even if we simplified the type, it's like, even if we simplified the typing like the card game did, we'd still be expecting you to have a balanced team of 6 different Pokemon and having a deck where you're drawing electric type cards, but you've got 5 other types of Pokemon in your deck, you know? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, sure. So if you were gonna create a concept like that, who's that Pokemon 20 questions?
How?
Oh yeah. Those are
Oh, yes! I forgot about that. That was so fun. Fuck yeah, we should, dude.
pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I'm with that too. That seems fun.
Dude,
what
I'm
was I
down
gonna
to
say?
do that tonight if you want, dude. That's
Word up.
fucking dope.
I'm with it. Yeah. Yeah, you can get
Brianna?
on that.
All right. Fuck yeah. Let's play some 20 questions. All right, I gotta get the fuck through Mount Moon. And let's play 20 questions. But what were you saying?
Oh, I forgot. Shoot. I just got really hyped about that. Oh god. Oh, card game. Duh. So I think in a card game where you have a predetermined 6 Pokemon party, rather than trying to come up with a concept of energy, for example, drawing like electric cards versus water cards for your Pokemon, discard the concept of an energy all the way out the window. And instead you would have to do resource management doing something different. Like, for example, the number of cards in your hand would do something versus the type of cards that you have access to. And that would be how you, I guess, implement your resource management and stuff like that. You'd probably have to do something more akin to that, especially since actual competitive Pokemon, and I make this joke all the time, is incredibly complex. Like, to the point where I always joke that you need 2 degrees, one of which is probably in law, just to play competitive Pokemon. The game's crazy hard for something designed for 10-year-olds.
Yeah, for real. Much respect to the 10-year-olds out there for fucking getting it. If there's a
What if you're
Pokemon
a
comic.
Pokemon comic?
That's what the manga is, Japanese word for comic books. Yeah, there are, and they're fucking dope. They're a little bit more adult than the TV show. They're still, I still maintain that they're still appropriate for kids. Maybe not like toddlers, but they're still appropriate for kids old enough to read comic books. Like, if you let your kid read Batman, they can read the Pokemon manga. It's not like Batman's worse, honestly.
Batman's much worse.
Yeah, Batman's way worse.
Oh my god, depending on which Batman comics you're reading, they get, god, they're so bad. Like, I'm not going to expand on this you know what, this isn't made for kids. All I'm going to say is poor Barbara Gordon. And I don't need to expand any more than that for anybody who's familiar with these storylines.
Oh my god, yeah, if you think
Batman
Barbara
always
Gordon had
get
it bad,
dark.
fucking poor Stephanie Brown.
Poor Lotta, god.
Oh my god, and the Electric Tail of Pikachu was there's a ton of Pokemon comics. Well, we actually it's funny, you literally jumped on right as we had just finished looking at a Pokemon comic. We were looking at How I Became a Pokemon Card, a Pokemon comic that's actually based on the card game. There are tons of Pokemon comic series in Japan. It's really cool, like so many. And Electric Tail of Pikachu is one of my favorites. I fucking love it. Soft spot for that one.
Yeah, like I said, they've had a lot of really, really good touches on other Pokemon content that I did kind of wish that they would just delve more into. But what they have out is still really good.
Oh yeah. So
I'm sorry, did that Geodude just outspeed your Mankey?
yeah, that's weird. So all right, if we want to do 20 questions,
Okay.
how I think we should do this, because we've got an audience playing too. So I was just trying to think, how's this going to work? I think we should, whoever's asking questions can appeal to the audience for questions, but the person who's answering, don't answer questions from the audience unless the other person asks it. Like, you will pick which questions you're actually going to ask, and the audience can help suggest questions for you.
Got it.
And feel free to, especially when I'm going, because I'm not looking directly at the chat. I'm only seeing what you can see on the video screen. So feel free to repeat your questions, especially when you're talking to me, if I haven't asked them. Who wants to... You want to do this? Because, dude, it's fun. Me and Andrew played it on the podcast. It's fun as shit. You pick a Pokemon, and then we can ask 20 yes or no questions to try to figure out which Pokemon you picked.
Okay.
And yes, you are allowed to Google things. I do it as minimally as possible, but the person answering has to be allowed to Google things because we have to know that they're accurately answering. And as far as the person asking, I just do it as minimally as possible because it gets in the way of gameplay.
Sure.
But it's okay, dude.
Right. Okay, so am I coming up with a Pokemon first, or am I guessing a Pokemon
Who
first?
goes first? Let's let the audience choose. First person to answer, we're going. First person answer. It's not a vote. Whoever's the first person to say, Dre or Nathan, who's choosing first? Who chooses a Pokemon? And then the person you don't say will be the questioner. First person in the chat to say. Andre, all right, you're picking a Pokemon first, and then I'm asking questions. So, Andre, can you also open up a notepad and keep track of how many questions I've asked and what has been established? So, the way I did it, to keep it concise, is I, instead of, you don't have to do 20 separate bullet points for every question I ask. Sometimes you can condense if certain questions can easily be grouped together.
Not only do I already have my Pokemon up, I'm already on the Cerebi page, and I have a sticky note ready.
Okay. You know what you're doing. Who the fuck am I talking to? You're like, bro, my handwriting is smaller than Pichu and Smash Brothers. Bro, get off my dick. I got this.
So, that's actually funny that you mentioned that. You'll really appreciate this, too, especially. So, I got a bunch of these Micron pens. Because my handwriting is so small that these are the only pens that write small enough for my handwriting to actually look neat in. Because even 0.5 millimeter pens still look big and bulky because my writing's so tiny.
Honestly, I'm saying his handwriting's small. I write 2 lines to a line when I'm writing in a notebook. I will squeeze 2 lines to each line. So I write pretty small. Andre's handwriting is 4 lines to a line.
It's so tiny. I can probably write a normal person's 7-page essay on a sheet and a half of paper. It's so small.
Realistically, probably what, 2.5, 2.75 lines per line of a thin rule notebook paper?
Yeah, somewhere between 2 and 3 probably, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I gotta get precise. Alright, you've already thought of your Pokemon?
Oh, yeah. I already have one up here. I'm already good.
So we can only ask yes or no questions. Oh, and you can group things together. So your question can be very broad or very specific. You'll see what I mean as I ask. I might knock out a few things at once. I could say, is it either this or this? But then if you say yes or no, the drawback for me being so broad is you haven't actually verified any specific one of those things. So it's a trade-off, which is why I think it's okay to allow it. All right. So is your Pokemon... All right, how many gens are there now? 8?
There are 8 gens.
Is your Pokemon Gen 1 through 4?
Yes, it is.
All right. Pokemon is Gen 1 through 4. Is your Pokemon Gen 1 or 2?
No, it is not.
Alright, it's Gen 3 or 4. I'm good with that. I'm done with gens for a minute. It's either Gen 3 or Gen 4. Hoenn or Sinnoh. Ooh, Quick Attack. Is your Pokemon... water, grass, or fire?
None of the above.
Okay.
So no.
Not water, not grass, not fire. It's in Hoenn and Sinnoh. That's all I've really established so far, right? Yes.
Correct.
Is your Pokemon a... oh, shoot. Here's the thing is, when me and Andrew played, it wasn't on a live show, so I was able to cut out moments where one of us was like, and so it's probably a lot more fun to listen to without those. So I gotta keep this moving. Is your Pokemon has Ash ever had one?
No, Ash has not ever had one.
Are you sure? Do you want to double check?
I will double check. I'm like 95% sure I'm right though.
Okay.
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 I'll check. Ash's Pokédex.
While you're checking, is it a legendary?
No, it is not.
Okay. What am I gonna erase for quick attack? Growl. Yeah, this might be a better thing not for the live shows now that I'm thinking about it, so that I can edit out because yeah, we are good, but I do think sometimes it might be a little more dynamic and fun when people have a chance to sit there for a few minutes and like not a few minutes, but really sit there and think of good questions and mull it over, you know. Because I did cut out some like moments where we were just sitting there thinking.
Confirming Ash has never had one.
Okay, Ash has never had one. It is in Hoenn or Sinnoh. It's not grass, fire, or water. And what was the other thing I said?
You asked if it is legendary. The answer
It's
was
not
no.
legendary. What's that? 5 questions?
That is 5 questions.
Okay. Is your Pokemon mono? Well, is your Pokemon mono type?
It is not.
Okay, it's dual type. Is your Pokemon... Alright, I want to narrow it down. Is your Pokemon Hoenn, Gen 3?
Yes, it is from Gen 3.
Okay. Fitting. Playing a Gen 3 game. Is your Pokemon... this is so not entertaining for Aki. He's like, the fuck did I just tune into? The fuck is this shit? Is your Pokemon, fighting type?
It is not.
That's 6. Was that my 6th or 7th?
That's actually your 8th question.
8th. My 8th. Okay. Is your Pokemon Psychic, Ghost, or Dragon?
None of the above.
It's not Psychic, Ghost, Dragon, Fire. Wow! Okay. Hoenn. What am I doing? Alright. I gotta keep the game moving too. It's not Psychic, not Ghost, not Fighting, not Dragon, not... Wow. Eliminated a lot of types. Is your Pokemon... no, that's too vague a question. Jeez, this is tough. Is your Pokemon electric? I'm just gonna ask another type.
It is not electric.
It's not electric. I'm trying to get this type, but there's 18 types, so you can only use up so many fucking questions asking types. But I'm glad you said no to all the ones that I asked multi-types, because that gives me a solid answer on all 3. Like,
yeah.
Fucking A.
And you know it's dual type, so there's still
dual
2 types,
Holy
and you know that
shit.
you have guessed neither.
Holy shit.
Because you already asked if it was monotype.
Right, if I pull up a picture, I'm going to. Normally, I would not pull up a picture of the whole list of Pokemon, just to be more fun. But I think with it being a live show and with me trying to be more snappy with my questions, it'll probably be a good idea to have a picture of all of Hoenn Pokemon to just reference. Alright. It's not a legendary. See that shit. It's not one of the starters, clearly.
Correct. You did already ask about water grass versus fire.
Yeah, that was what I was, yeah. I got this. And I already asked if it was fighting, right?
Yes, you asked if it was fighting.
And it's not fighting. Alright. Is your Pokemon... red? Or is there red in its... like, red in its design that's not incredibly minor? I know that's vaguely subjective, but I I trust you. You're a good faith actor.
I
don't want you to say yes if it only has red eyes, but like Minun, Wormhole, I would consider
Shit.
Blaziken, I would consider all them. I would say
okay.
yes.
Shit.
Did you fuck up on a certain question or did I ask?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
That is an incredibly complex question for this Pokemon, and that's giving away.
Oh fuck! Fuck! I didn't do that. You gotta keep your
Shit.
poker face. Poker face.
Oh, yes, because the answer could be yes or no. Either one could be true, and it matters a lot for this specific Pokemon.
Oh shit! I'm the one. I should be paying attention to chat. I'm not. I could be looking at chat. Is chat offering me questions? Because if chat's offering me questions, I'll gladly use their questions.
Actually, I am willing to accept whether the Pokemon is fairy or not. If it was like a retconned Pokemon like Clefairy, we know that Clefairy is not existent because it's not a Gen 3 Pokemon. But I am willing to count those. So like, if say my Pokemon was Magnemite and he asked me if it was a Gen 1 Pokemon, and then he asked me if it was a Steel type, I'm going to say yes.
Right, I agree, 100%. Yeah. I actually, that's how I stumped Andrew. Was because, or was it how he stumped me? And I think that's how I stumped him. Was I think my Pokemon was Mime Junior, and or something like that, and he was so confused about how, I can't remember how that related to Gen 1 and evolving, because it didn't have a pre-evolution in, or maybe it was Mr. Mime. And it did, yeah, I think it was Mr. Mime. It was, because that was the next episode topic. And he was like, does it have other evolutionary stages? And I said yes.
So I'm going to give an answer to your question now. I'm going to say yes, there is red in the Pokemon design that matters.
Okay. Alrighty. Is it rock type?
It is not rock type.
How many questions have I asked?
You have asked 12 questions.
12. I got 8 left.
Also, to Gyarados Thug, we already know that the Pokemon is not Smoochum because Nate has asked if it was Psychic type.
And that's Gen 2.
And that's Gen 2.
Jeez, yeah, I keep seeing... Oh, ooh. Wait, no.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh. I do remember that y'all had a whole conversation about Smoochum, yeah.
Oh, Smoochum might have been the Pokemon that Andrew chose. Jeez. Man, is your Pokemon... Does it have more than one stage in its evolutionary line?
You mean, does it evolve at all, or is it like a 3?
Is it a one-stage Pokemon that doesn't evolve at all?
Oh, okay.
Or
yes,
hasn't
the Pokemon
evolved?
Has an evolution stage.
It does. It has more than. So it's it's not. Yeah.
There is an evolutionary line.
But I haven't asked where in the evolutionary line it is. Okay.
Correct.
Or whether or not it's 2 or 3. Okay.
Correct. Yes, there is an evolutionary line.
And that's 13, right?
That is 13, yes. Poof.
Are there 2 Pokemon in the evolutionary line?
Yes, there are 2 Pokemon in the line.
Okay. And that means not 3, right? You're not being tricky
correct.
here. Okay.
No. That's why I answered the question you were trying to ask me.
Right. You're like, well, technically, yes, there are.
No. There's nothing at stake here. I'm not going to just do it.
Yes, you said there were 2. Okay.
Yes, there are 2 stages in this line.
I am at a loss. What am I doing here? I'm trying to play a game, play a fucking thing, play 2 games at once here.
Another game, yeah.
2 Pokemon and it's... No, because it's not water. It's not fire. It's not 3 stages. Oh. Is it flying type?
Yes, it is flying type.
Does it have blue in its design? Major blue?
Yes, it does.
Alright, I know who the fuck this is. It's Swellow, or wait, no, I don't know who it is. Hold on, I didn't guess yet. Because there's 2 Pokemon in that fucking line, Nathan, you fucking moron. Is it a first stage Pokemon?
It is not a first stage Pokemon.
Wait. I need to clarify my terms because I just realized.
I'm not using the Pokemon card game definition.
Okay,
It is not
cool.
a baby.
Cool. Thank you. That was exactly what I meant. Okay, so it's Swellow.
It is not Swellow.
Did I get the name wrong?
No, you just got the wrong Pokemon.
I got the wrong Pokemon. So that means I lose.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, let me still try to. Hold on.
It's alright. There's only 3 more questions anyway, so I'll still let you try.
Holy shit! It's a flying type. 2 stages. Second stage. Wait, no. There's no red in there. Holy shit! What the fuck? I'm gonna feel so silly when I finally figure it out. Altaria doesn't have any red in its design, does it?
No, Altaria has no red.
Yeah.
I think the shiny one might be pink? No, it's yellow. It's not even pink. Actually, that's a really cool looking shiny. But either way, no, it's definitely not Altaria. We know there's no red. And, oh, wait. Yeah, Altaria is a dragon, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is regular Altaria?
I think it's flying dragon, right?
It is a flying dragon type, and we know that it is not dragon.
Is it Pelipper?
It is not Pelipper. You know that it is not water.
Oh yeah, I know it's not water. Yo, got me fucked up. Holy macaulay.
Are you like staring at a picture of all the sprites?
Yeah. I can't. I'm at a loss. Forgot some of the earlier questions. Give me some more questions, guys. Give me some more questions to ask. I got 2 more left, right? I mean, technically I already lost.
Whatever, yeah.
I already lost. Tell me who it is.
Okay, fine. The Pokemon is Masquerain.
Masquerain. Where is it? Why can't I find it?
And if you look at the picture of Masquerain, notice its eyes,
like...
which are the only thing with defining red, but it's Masquerain's defining feature.
That's the, like, really pretty bug.
No. Big Masquerain is bug and flying. Little Masquerain is water and bug.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Okay, I found it. Yeah, that is pretty. What do you mean, no?
No what? Surskit, thank you, yes. Little Masquerain is
saying no
like
to
water and bug.
I was looking over here. You were answering the chat, and I thought you were answering me.
Yeah. Got you, no, sorry.
That's okay.
So, no, yeah, Big Masquerain is bug and flying.
Good fucking Pokemon, man. Good choice. I'd be happy to do it the other way around. If you wanted to, but I feel like this is a better thing, not for the live shows. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think?
I definitely want to give it a try, especially since, like...
Sure, yeah.
I don't know, like, I feel like I'm pretty decent with typings and stuff.
Okay, cool. Fuck yeah. All right, let me...
Then what's the worst case that happens? Oh no, I get stumped?
Yeah, let me find I'm gonna pick a good Pokemon. Let's see.
Yeah, also, like, yeah, exactly. Like, doing this live is actually really fun.
Okay, sweet. Good. I'm trying to figure, like, I'll go back and watch and I'll see. Alright, let's see. I'm going to choose a Pokemon.
Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm looking away like I can see your screen or something.
Alright. I know what I'm going with. I got it.
Okay. In that case, let's see. I have 20 questions, and we do not know what Pokemon we are talking about at all. Okay.
Do you mind keeping the notepad so I can play?
Yeah. That's actually, I already have it up, yeah.
Sweet. Thanks.
Where to begin with? Okay.
It's fun getting creative, too. I don't even remember. I remember getting really creative with some of the questions we asked in that Andrew episode, too, but I don't remember some of them.
Does your Pokemon primarily stand up on 2 legs?
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, but either way, honestly, like the order that I do the generation in versus the other questions probably doesn't matter too much, as long as I do the generations. You are right about that, though.
That's a pretty big question, yeah. A lot easier to narrow it down from over 1,000 Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. All right, Free-Minded. Yeah,
hey, man.
Thanks for joining. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for hopping in. Talk to you soon, man.
Let's see. But yeah, no, the generation's actually really big, yeah. So is its original appearance in Generation 5, 6, 7, or 8?
No.
Okay. Is it in Generation 1 or 2?
Is it in Gen 1 or 2? Yes.
Okay. Is it in Generation 1?
No.
Okay.
Established a gen. How many questions is that? You're keeping track, right?
Yes, I've asked 4 questions.
Okay, thank you.
So we know that it is definitely Generation 2. And this is probably one that you're going to need access to Cerebi for.
I got Bulbapedia open.
Perfect. Between attack and special attack, is attack higher?
Let's see. And their base stats. You asked, is attack higher than special attack?
Yes, that is what I asked.
In their base stats. No, it is not.
Okay, special attack is higher.
I
Not
love this,
bipedal.
because this is something I wouldn't have asked, so this makes
Attack
me
versus
really
special
happy.
attack. So we know that special attack is the higher stat. Okay. Is it a dual type Pokemon?
I don't think so. Let me double check.
Oh,
I
wait.
actually have to double check. It is. Yeah, of course it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
I hate that. Why did I just give you an extra little clue by being like, I don't think so. So
It's
like,
okay.
anything that's like obviously dual type. Like, all right, well, it's not fire.
Also, you could be faking me out by just not knowing all the types.
I won't lie. I do a modicum of that. I've already done a little bit of a modicum of the fake outs. I do that a little bit, so I won't lie.
That's all right. Cool. Good. Generation 2 special attack is higher. Give me a second. I gotta think of all this without doing any looking there. Special attack is higher. Not bipedal. Dual type. Special attack is higher. Is your Pokemon a grass type?
No.
Not grass. Okay. Let's see. Is your Pokemon a psychic type?
Yes.
All right. I think I already have it, but let's keep going. Does your Pokemon have a tail? Like a noticeable tail?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, whatever. I'll just see if I can. Your Pokemon Espeon?
No.
No? There's another psychic type in Gen 2 with a noticeable tail?
It's not Espeon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, what you know about that psychic type Gen 2?
Apparently not much else.
What was I just about to...
What?
Oh,
Damn it! You said it's a dual type. God damn it! I
How
knew
great
that.
would a
I know it's a dual type. Whoops.
Oh yeah. How great would a regional variant psychic type Ninetales be?
That'd be kind of cool.
Right. Pretty much any type Ninetales would be awesome.
All right. Yeah, I do know it's a dual type. Whoops, that's on me. I fucked up.
Oh, so we both lost. Good. You can keep going.
Yes. Oh, sure.
That's why you never prematurely ask the Pokemon. You always ask all 20, no matter how sure you are, and I knew that.
That's okay. I'm just like, that's fine. So yeah. So who was the Pokemon? I don't mind taking my L.
Yeah. Okay. Girafarig.
Okay. Oh, it's the normal one. Got it.
Normal psychic. Yeah. That's why I forgot.
Multiple tail?
What, like the tail with the head on it?
Oh, duh! It's got the smiley face tail. Duh.
Yeah. That's why I actually had. That's why I hesitated. I was like, yeah, that's a tail. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking of Espeon's dual tail.
Got
And I'm like, okay, cool.
him.
Yep. I got.
So yeah, dude, fucking great. Like. Version of 20 questions. I wasn't sure if it was going to work out when we proposed it, and we fucking had a blast. Isn't it fun?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Right? And, of course, in a little bit here, when I get out of this fucking mountain, we're gonna battle each other.
Ah, yes.
Or rather, Andre's gonna battle, and I'm gonna fall over and curl into the fetal position. I'm really excited to see your team. It's funny because we were talking about your team. Well, we weren't really talking about it, but I just asked, did you prepare a team for the battle? And you were like, yeah, I had to try really hard to not include any pseudo-legendaries. And I was like, oh, I don't care if you use pseudo-legendaries. I just don't want you to use legendaries. It's just a thing, you know?
I don't know. It's like, I felt like that was just like, I don't know, like keeping in spirit with it. Just like, I don't know, if it counts as like pseudo legendary, like, I mean, dragons that you can breed are all fine, but like, I don't know, guys like Thundurus and stuff, not so much.
Thundurus is just a legendary, isn't it?
Is it? Okay.
I don't know.
I guess they're technically legendaries. All right. I don't know, like, I feel like there wasn't enough mythos around them for me to really count them as legendaries, especially since all of those later gens had so many of them. But whatever. Either way, I didn't include those guys.
Okay. Yeah, I think of Thundus. Yeah, it's a legendary for sure.
Okay. So yeah, like my thought process was, can you breed it like just with a Ditto? If no, then I'm not adding it.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few Pokemon that break that rule that I would have been okay with that can't be bred, like Nidoqueen, for example. But
sure,
whatever.
Fine.
Right, Nidoqueen's fine. Just no Nido gods, no Poke gods on your team, please.
Right.
Yeah, for me, it's more of a storyline thing. Like, you don't have a fucking legendary. Like, it's like if we were playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I mean, even saying this, there's no shoulds in art. But like, if somebody's like, I want to be a god, and it's like, you're not gonna be a fucking god. Like, it's more of just like a. See, that's not even like, you would be more willing if you knew someone was like a good player and that this was going to make it a more fun game. Of course, you're gonna let them. You'd be more willing to like let them play a god in like a D&D setting or something. But like,
sure, yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like being like, I want to have a god on my Pokemon team. It's like, bro, like really? Like, right. I don't know.
No, it makes sense because it's like you would not have one in real life. Cut it out.
Yeah,
sure.
Maybe if you are like, no, like my character is like actually super interested in like the myths, and I have this whole backstory, and it actually really relates to like the themes my character, like, sure. In that case, maybe you can make that argument that I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I see why you want to have this legendary on your team. But for most cases, it's like, dude, but why would your character have a legendary? Like, that's like a god in this world. Like,
yeah, it's like, why do you think that your specific persona deserves to have exactly a one-of in this universe?
Right. Totally. Like, it's like everyone wants to give themselves a lightsaber in a Star Wars thing. But, like, if you're not a Jedi, like, I'm not saying that you can't be a character that's not a Jedi and have a lightsaber. Like, there's General Grievous.
Yeah, like we know that non-Jedi have carried lightsabers before. And
Right.
used them at least somewhat efficiently too. Like Grievous is probably the biggest example as an anti-Jedi. But even like more regular folk have at least wielded them before. Like we know that, for example, Finn can safely wield one.
Right, but if you walked into like a Star Wars role-playing game and you're like, I want to be a bounty hunter who has a lightsaber, but they're not a Jedi, and you just like start listing like all the coolest stuff. It's like, bro, can you make a character rather than just picking all the things you think are the coolest? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Like, can you make a character that fits into this world that I feel like is a believable piece in this world? I want to immerse myself in this world, you know? And if you having a god is going to help me immerse myself in this world, I'm all for it. Like, if that's going to make more fun gameplay experience. But if you're just like, I like Mewtwo, so I want my character to have a Mewtwo on their team. It's like, there isn't a
There's
Mewtwo.
not, yeah, I was gonna say, what do you mean all Mewtwo? Like,
Right.
it's not like there's 12.
Yeah.
No,
But, like,
it's
let's say you were like, well, my character actually, like, I love the idea of the multiverse, and my character is a character who goes through the multiverse and collects, like, legendaries from different... I'd be like, okay, you're actually... it sounds like you're making a really dope character up, and, like, that makes sense that that character has legendaries, and it sounds like you're doing it because you think it's a cool idea and not because you want to be the most powerful character or something. Or at least if you do just want to be the most powerful character, you came up with a good excuse to be. Like, you came up with a good story behind it.
I mean, I would accept that for, like, a lot of the pseudo-legendaries. Or even just, like, really weird Pokemon. I think straight-up legendaries I'm still gonna say no to.
100%.
So, like, there's no
99%.
reason that you, for example, would be the only person in the world deserving of, you know, capturing and getting, like, a Hoopa to agree to go with you. Like, come on, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
But, like, Ultra Beasts, I would accept an argument for one of those.
Yeah, Ultra Beasts I had to, like, think about, but I think Ultra Beasts are not common, but I'd accept it. They're not well, they're common where they come from, I guess. But, like, so they're not common in our world. But I think I'd accept an Ultra Beast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we know that there's more than one of each Ultra Beast. We know, like, where they come from and that they are, I guess, plentiful over there in the alternate dimension. So it's like, okay, is that weird? Sure, but weird people exist, so it's whatever.
I would expect you to have a little bit of, like, a backstory. Like, I would be like, well,
Yes.
why do you have an Ultra Beast? And I'd be like, oh, my mom gave it to me when I was a kid. Okay, why did your mom have a fucking
Why did
Ultra
your mom have a
Beast?
Celesteela? Fuck you, me.
Yeah, like, you gotta, like, have a good reason for it. I'll accept it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be, like, a legendary. I'll be like, fuck you, you've got a Ho-Oh and a Mewtwo. But, like, you know.
Yeah, they are really strange, too. That's definitely true. They did a really good job of making them look just as otherworldly as they are.
Yeah, I love that. And yet they're still, like, they're like Pokemon, but they're like, otherworldly. Like, that is the fucking word for them. For sure. Alright, I'm almost out of this cave.
Woo! Really strange. Like, just looking at, for example, like, Nihilego, or Nihilego, however you pronounce that guy, the rock poison one, like, those... Like, it's just so nuts. It's just like, what is this? It's like a jellyfish, it's like an alien, it's like a pile of slime, but it's also really powerful. What's happening here? Nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Like Lovecraftian.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, like, look at, like, Buzzwole.
Yeah,
What even are you? You're just like a giant pile of muscle. You're so weird. Or like a Zergatree? What is that? Nobody knows what it is.
yeah, I'm weird on Ultra Beasts, but as far as whether or not I'll accept people to have them.
Yeah, Buzzwole. It really is, though. Like, Buzzwole.
I mean, I'm
jacked.
pretty sure that's part of why it's named that, honestly. No, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Real revelations, folks. Found at Silph Radio.
Yeah, those names are fucking crazy, man. Alright, Super Nerd Miguel, I've had it about up to here with your fucking shit.
Ah, super nerd. Give me a fossil.
Did you put your glasses on just for the fucking...
Yeah. I name him Bumblefuck because he's fucking you up. All right, that's good.
I didn't need to do that. Oh well, I did. All right.
Oh no, did we die?
Beat this
Not
fucking
Tay-Tay, no.
scientist.
Oh,
scientist.
what did he use?
Scientist has always been an interesting character to me because he's like, they're my fossils. You can't have them. And I'm like, all right, dude, fine. And then he attacks me, and then I beat him, and then he's like, I guess I can't have the fossils anymore. And I'm like, I mean, I'll only take one. Like, or did what just happened here is that there is a scientist digging up fossils, and I literally just ran in and punked him and was like, yo, give me one of those fossils.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't give a fuck about your funding. Run your fucking fossils.
Give me that. I don't care what degree you have in archaeology. I don't care like how much you paid your team. I don't know, or I don't care what kind of tools you are. I'm 10 years old and can beat you in a Pokemon battle. Yeah. Not even Pokemon, Pokemans. Am I currently playing a Pokemon game? If so, what's your team? So, I am actually not currently playing like through the in-game version of any Pokemon. No, that's false. I technically am not finished with a Let's Go Pikachu playthrough. God, I don't even know where I am in that game. I think I'm on like between Lieutenant Surge and Erica, maybe. Like, I didn't finish that, so that's about as close as that really gets.
Pause while you're telling your
Pause.
team. Let's hear in the chat. Who am I? What fossil am I picking? What does everybody want me to pick? What do you say, Andre? And what does everyone else say? And then continue with your team.
In the spirit of Twitch Plays Pokemon, I'm going to definitely choose Helix.
Okay.
Oh, and of course, first person to comment says Dome Fossil. Oh no, we're already split.
I love them both. Kabutops is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I also really like Omanite and Omastar, and I like using the one that's not my favorite because it feels different. So like I'm open to whatever we go with. We got 2 domes. 3 domes, 4 domes. Looks like we're probably going dome.
All right, yeah,
All right.
3-2. But Dome is still definitely winning.
All right, give me that dome, Miguel. Yo, I ran into Miguel in the cave, and he totally. All right, let me stop. What am I even doing? All right. Get the fuck out of this cave. Get my ass beat. I'm already paralyzed. Stop using Stun Spore. And I am out of this fucking cave. Alright.
Woo, we did it.
Ready to do some bat plan?
Bams.
Alright, let's do this. You want to send me a challenge? My name is
Oh,
Silph Space Radio.
All right, so let me get up out of here. Here we go. I have that opened up. Let's do the thing. Ba, 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 ba.
Oops, that's what am I doing?
Here's that. Where's National Dex?
Alright, so yeah, in case there's hold up. Hey. In case there's anyone who's not familiar with the concept, I am not very oh, did I just get this? Yes, I did. All right. Accept Mundo.
Oh! Oh my god, new computer. Right. I forgot my showdown music was still up.
Oh yeah, it's really loud. How is it in the audience?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Like my personal Showdown music. I don't hear yours at all. There we go. Mute
Fine.
sound.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
All right.
Oh man, you've actually got some pretty sweet stuff. I'm a little sad at Gloom being specifically Gloom and not a full Vileplume, but that's okay.
We both got a Slowbro.
Yeah, Slowbro's dope.
You're sad that it's a Gloom and not a Vileplume. Yeah, it's the character. I am gonna turn that down a little bit. I hope that it's not super low for you guys already because oh shoot, it is. It's really loud for me. I love Dragapult. Dragapult's fucking cool. Alright, who am I sending out first? Let's see. Did you already pick your lead?
Yes, I have.
Of course you have. Fuck it. A battle for the ages.
Dun 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 dun. All right, let's. Okay. Oh, can you guys actually hear the music on? Oh, you actually have your music all the way up and loud, or on?
Music is a tiny loud. Okay, perfect, because I want to turn it down, and I thought it was. It looks like it's super quiet according to my thing, but it's super loud for me too.
Got it. Okay.
All right, cool. Hopefully that's better. Learning as we go. We're having a good time, guys. We're having a good time.
Yeah. Fight. Yeah.
All right, my bad. Yeah, let us fight. Let us do battle. Or not. Garchomp's what? Ground Dragon?
It is Ground Dragon, yeah.
All right. So your team, I know you said you spent a long time putting this together. Is there any significance to the Pokemon you've chosen? Like, are they just Pokemon you think are cool?
They are a bunch of Pokemon that kind of like complement each other. So there's obviously like some common weaknesses and stuff like that. A critical, nice. And the biggest thing I wanted to do is make sure that there was still like some kind of defensive core without actually having to deal with a okay, that should be good enough. So without having to deal with any kind of shenanigans like, you know, playing around legendaries or anything like that. Oh no, we were low rolled. That sucks. Oh well. And, you know, just wanted to make sure that we didn't really have to deal with, you know, playing around like legendaries or anything like that. Because that's usually part of, you know, battling is that legendaries usually exist. So most of my thinking was, how do I exclude these from the team?
I love that we now have to both choose a Pokemon. That's so great.
Right.
I fucking love Dragapult, man. Like, there were some cool Pokemon introduced this gen.
Yeah, no, they really were. Like, Dragapult's obviously like a super cool one. And there's just like a bunch of really solid stuff happening. So you
Now, Electric isn't super effective against Steel, correct?
No, but it is weak against grass.
Right. I always think Electric is super effective against Steel, and I've finally started learning that it's not.
Okay.
Like, I feel like it should be, you know?
Right.
Oof. Excuse you.
Excuse me, yeah.
All right. Trinity was one of my faves this new gen. Who's Trinity?
Oh, Toxtricity.
Toxtricity. Oh, the
yeah.
very next message.
Yeah. So yeah, Toxtricity is super dope. I really, really love it. Like it's got like the ultra cool punk rock vibes. It like has the unique move is pretty sweet. And it's got like a good competitive place too. Like it's just a very cool and I think well done Pokemon all around.
Yeah, Toxtricity is fucking cool, and yeah, it's just fucking cool. You know?
Yeah, it's
like
yeah.
If you were like the main character of like a mid-90s cartoon, like it would be your secret buddy that your parents don't know about.
Right.
You guys pose next to each other. Like that. Alright, or not.
It does have a very cool typing. Like, yeah, sure, it's 4x weaks to ground, but honestly, other than that, like, okay.
I should have seen that coming. I'm honestly doing better against you than I thought I would, though.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, nope, you definitely got a couple of guys almost dead here.
I'm under no delusions that I'm going to win this battle, though. Knockoff Crash Bandicoot for Toxtricity. Yeah, totally.
It does kind of look like that, yeah.
Jeez. Old man. Are we waiting on me?
Oh,
we
yeah.
are, huh? My bad.
Yeah, I've clicked something. That's okay.
Good job, Farfetch'd. Finally knocked out your Garchomp.
Woo!
Just took it, several turns after its death.
Still counts.
Okay, then. I wonder who I'm going to send out now.
Right. It's like, hey, we've done the thing.
Or he's like, we concede. We concede. You guys win. I think we're good. Oh, man. Have fun on your trip to the Pokemon Center afterwards. I may not be able to beat you, but you will be poisoned.
Yeah.
I love Scald. Scald is such a cool move. Like, the idea of having a water type move that
Like-
burns your character.
Honestly, fuck Scald. But, like, it's such an annoyingly great move. And now that we have another copy of Scald in Scorching Sands, it's like, okay, this was already bad enough when this move existed on one type. Now it exists on two? Fuck y'all.
I just love the creativity of it. Like, it's such a cool idea.
That's definitely true, though.
Oh, man. Ori, you're so close. Just knock out Slowbro. Just knock out Slowbro before you go.
LOL.
Boy. Damn. Hey, you're hanging in there. Come on, you got this, Ori. Come on.
There you go.
Damn. And it was a good game. Good game, my friend.
GG's. We'll even put it in the chat.
What's that?
I said we'll even put it in the chat.
And it was what it was.
Yeah, man. Gotta put the GG in the in-client chat.
What's that?
I said, yeah, I gotta put the GGs in the in-client chat.
I think this is the the boomer in me that's lost and confused at what just happened, what you just said. Am I having a seizure? Did we watch the Porygon episode while I was out?
Oh my
What's
god, yeah,
going
you
on?
old. It's okay.
I have no idea what you just said. The GG in the
Oh.
what chat?
In the in-client chat.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Okay, so you know how when you play the showdown game, there's a whole like list of what's happening to your right?
Okay, yes.
That also includes a chat function in there.
Oh, and you're saying to put it in that chat.
I already did, yeah.
Oh, and GG is good game.
Yes.
Oh, I figured that part out. Should call me the world's greatest detective. All right. Well,
So here's that.
well, this would be oh, Phil. Phil's still there. I thought you left
Yeah,
on
what up,
us. I
Phil?
haven't seen you in a while. Well, at this point now is the point in the episode when I'm wondering if the internet's being a pain in the ass again. Because we had a little bit of an order that we're going to do here.
Yeah.
Brianna was supposed to jump in and interrupt us, and we were going to play it all cool like, but I'm assuming there's some internet problems going on. Because it's not happening.
Yeah.
But we were gonna have Brianna and I battle, so let me see. Since we didn't get to battle last time,
Word, like.
but if it didn't go through, then it didn't go through. We're not gonna waste a lot of time on it.
Okay.
Talks on the phone. Oh, I was about to say I was texting. We're talking about Phil. It's like I'm not that much of a boomer. I'm not a boomer.
Right. Only a little old. It's okay.
So
yeah, I'm gonna try one more.
Yeah, no, let me see if.
Oh, okay.
Y'all did not forget about me.
No, you forgot about us.
I want Phil to roast.
Hello, hello.
No.
Hello.
We were trying to add you in the whole time.
Hi. I suck at technology, y'all, but I am ready to kick ass. Okay, who am I fighting?
Me. You gotta send me a challenge, though.
Okay, well, why am I fighting the loser?
Oh, you want to play Andre?
I don't. Well, Andre will kick my ass. I kind of want to play your. I want to win, so I want to play against you.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was like, all right, you want to play Andre? Sure, I'll color commentate. But
oh my god.
You want to send me a challenge, or you want me to challenge you? Oh,
I am challenging you now. Yep.
All right.
Here we
Let's do this. All right, Andre, what do you think of our teams here?
Here's all my buddies.
I want to know what you think of mine and what you think of Brianna's too.
Oh man, so we do have quite a bit of not fully evolved action happening here, but I do appreciate both good Pokemon and some memory happening at each side.
Why did you're suddenly a lot quieter? Sounds
me
like
or Andre?
Muffled. Andre, you sound
okay.
crisp and clear.
I sound better.
Yeah, you sound really muffled. Is the audience hearing this too, or is this just me?
Did I break it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, good.
Of course I would.
Oh, I'm not sure what just happened. But for some reason I can't hear you unless I actually turn the Twitch stream on.
Oh no!
Yo, really? But you can hear us on the Twitch stream?
Yeah.
All right, well that's good. Weird. Ander got nerfed. Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Revenge.
I'm the curse. I'm the curse of Silph Radio Live.
Revenge.
Oh, sounds like you're back.
There we go.
Andre, say something. Say
Yep.
anything. Say anything. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's your internet.
Can you
'cause
not hear me?
Yeah, I can, but it looks like there's a little lag, and now you are muffled. Eh, it is what it is. You ain't the one battling anyway.
Oh.
Brianna, what the fuck's going on here? You gonna pick a move?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna fucking do it. It's gonna be great. I did it. Well, fuck. Hold up.
Hey, we got 2 unevolved Pokemon. It's the type of battle as y'all turn in.
You killed my Bubbles!
Tune in for on Silph Radio. Oh, Bubbles, I missed the name.
You killed my Bubbles.
Oh wait, where's the name? Does this one have a name?
It gone. You already killed it.
Only Squirtle had a name?
Squirtle did. I don't even remember. I think Squirtle and my Meganium are the only 2, or 3, because I gave Ampharos a nickname too.
I'm sorry, but giving certain Pokemon on your team a nickname and not other Pokemon is worse than giving no Pokemon on your team a nickname. Can you imagine if your parents named your sister but not you?
Ooh.
Well, they call me all my siblings' names before they get to mine, so it's about the same thing. And the dogs and the cats before they finally get to my name. Oh, son of a bitch! Why'd you move?
Well, you know.
Why'd you move?
There's my Amphi. Ah! Why? That's just mean.
Why? Pull out the Kel Mitchell.
Why?
Well, it's like a thing that happens when you have a type advantage over someone.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like when someone makes a political post and then someone comments on it and they're like, "Why did you comment on my post?" It's
How
like,
dare.
yo, you sent out a fire Pokemon. Of course I switched out my grass Pokemon. You should have expected that when you decided to bring out a fire Pokemon.
Exactly. Just giving us so much fuel to work with. Oh, good girl.
Amphi.
Yeah. You know why I named her Amphi?
She named after Jasmine's?
LOL, you can't paralyze my electric type.
Alrighty, Amphi, I'm sorry. You're going to have to be sacrificed, my love. Damn.
I love how he actually literally walked over and punched him. Like, that animation was great.
Shit. My baby.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I'm so glad it actually showed up.
Yeah, it didn't show up in the team preview. Weird.
I know. I was like super mad about it.
I'm glad it does actually show up in the thing, though.
What would I name my Dragonair?
Oh, yeah, what's a good name for the Dragonair?
You know what? Someone traded me one, and they named it Pinkberry. I really like that name.
Pinkberry?
Yeah, I think Pinkberry's a cute one.
Yeah, go for it.
Pinkberry?
Okay. Yeah, why not? Pinkberry. Or just Berry. Oh, Berry. I would name it Berry. Yep. Berry. Berry.
Oh, yeah?
I like it. I don't like pink, but shiny Dragonair is really cute.
Ain't shit good against dragons, but fairy and ice, right?
Yes.
Nothing else, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, looks like I'm
Other dragons.
Other dragons, okay, yeah. Looks like I got a weak fucking blind spot in my team.
Oh, cool. I paralyzed you. That move was definitely not worth the wait. Gonna do this one again.
You blinded me with science. I don't see how that's at all accurate or appropriate. I just kind of wanted to say it.
Yeah, why not? This is really cool. I've never done this before. So, like, I've never really battled against, like, an actual person. I've only done, like, CPU stuff, so.
And isn't this cool? I love this. Like, I've battled on the DS against my friends, but Showdown is such a cool... To be able to do this right now, to hang out, like, oh my god, like, I'm checking so many boxes right now. I'm alone. I fucking love it. I'm with 2 of my best friends and a bunch more of my best friends in the chat. And
Hell yeah.
6 more of my best friends in the battle. Like, this is fucking great.
The fucking best.
I got fucking Angry Orchard. I got some fucking coffee. I got some fucking water. The fucking fluid of life.
Exactly. It's a good time.
Chilling hardcore, yo.
You know, that's actually really funny that you mentioned that because I too have the Holy Trinity next to me.
And I have a cat.
Oh, no, kitty, kitty,
there
kitty,
is
kitty, 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 kitty.
way too much
She mad.
caffeine. Hello, cat. There is way too much alcohol,
Never too much.
and there's way too much water.
Never too much.
Right, one of these days, ooh, I'm gonna take more than a few sips on a live stream, and that'll be fun.
Oh boy. What do you think? She's like, I hate you so much.
Just wait till you guys hear the upcoming Andre and Phil
Goodbye.
episode. How was the end of that episode, by the way,
What do
Andre?
you
I don't
think?
remember it that well, because I drank a
There you
lot.
go. You can judge me. She's gonna judge me from over there.
It was actually fine. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, good. I believe it, because I'm good like that, you know.
You killed it.
I
That was
didn't
my fault.
kill
I wasn't paying
it.
attention.
That was a loaded
Well, you know.
accusation right there.
I'll do that. I don't really remember what's strong against dark types, so I'm just gonna roll with it.
I don't know why I just wasted one of them on you. I fucking
Oh,
love
that's a pretty name.
Chandelure.
Oh,
Gabrielle, yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so
Chandelure
much,
is sweet.
Petals.
Chandelure is sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool typing, cool concept, cool design, like gameplay wise, like oh my god, yeah, I love it. Oof.
Well, fuck me.
Pew 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 pew.
Fight fire with fire, eh?
Oh, I think I did something stupid. Hold on.
Fighting fire with fire, see?
Uh-oh. Are we about to learn something about Chandelure
Okay, cool.
right now?
No, I didn't know if Iron was.
Oh, no, we're not. Okay.
If Iron
okay.
Tail was effective on ghost types, I couldn't remember. I was like, did I do something stupid? Where'd you go, cat? Come back and judge me.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
I was really, really, really hoping there would be a fire attack fired at Chandelure.
Right. Now, where did Slowbro get his nickname?
A few places. The most obvious is just Yo, dude.
I got it.
Honestly. Yoda is a little bit of a, well, I'm sorry, Yo, dude and Yadon. The Japanese name for Slowbro is Yadon. And then Yoda. He's sort of like a,
Oh.
he's like a hermit. So, like, Yoda is a hermit. Like, and he's like a hermit crab because he's got the shell, you know. Basically,
Makes
my
sense.
character had did some shit. He fucked around with some missing no shit back in the day when he was younger, and so he has a hidden stash of 99 Master Balls hidden on the coast of Cinnabar Island, and the Slowbro was one of his Pokemon from his early life that he actually left behind to guard the hidden stash of Master Balls. And then when he returned to Kanto to settle down and do Silph Radio, he reunited with the Slowbro. Took him on his team.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yo, dude.
Good deal. Also, shiny Sylveon is way better than regular Sylveon. Just saying.
Headcanon accepted.
That coloring.
I like shiny Sylveon and normal silver Sylveon. I know you were talking to me, Andre, when you said headcanon accepted, but I like pretending it was your response to Brianna saying the shiny was better. I want to use that now when
Whatever, run it.
when people say things that I
Like-
disagree with. I'll be like,
Fuck yeah.
Shiny Sylveon is still pretty cool looking.
Man, I really wish we could use fucking items for this. Ah.
Yeah, I always thought
I mean,
it was
you can
weird.
use held items.
Right. I always thought it was a little weird that you couldn't use items in trainer battles, or at least that you couldn't, like, enable them. But I want to use that now when people say something.
I'm getting my ass kicked. Help me.
When people say something that's like very clearly not true, you can be like, well, I mean, like, I respect your headcanon, but like, you
Amazing.
know. Come on.
All right, fine, leave me like everyone else does. Okay, bye. Finally knocked out your fucking Slowbro. Not that it matters, because I'm gonna die anyway.
Oh, it's your last Pokemon. Oh, shit. At whose hands would you like to die, Brianna? At whose hands would you like to die? I'll let you choose.
Who's what?
Wow.
At whose hands would you like to die?
Far-fetched.
Choose your...
Far-fetched.
Choose your executioner.
Son of a bitch. I think Farfetch should make it like the most quick and painless. Just done. Hit me with the stick. Just whack me. Oh, wait a minute.
I decided to throw you a bone there. I don't know why I did that. If I just asked you who you wanted to die, whose hands you wanted to die by.
Oh, I got excited. I thought that was like. Well, apparently Mina's gonna be mean, so.
Yes, I'll do you the honor of dying.
It's gonna shank me with its tail.
Good game.
It's fine. Good game.
Yes.
Well, thank you all for letting me hop on the chat for a few moments, and I'm going to get back to the chat box and bother everybody else. Bye, guys.
Yeah, bye, Brianna. Thanks for coming in.
Peace.
Thanks for kicking my ass, I guess.
And thus ends another successful episode of Silph Radio Live. Thanks for joining me tonight, Andre. This was a fucking blast.
Yeah, definitely. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Thanks for helping me ride out through these technical issues, and thanks for helping me. Let's get a whatever big ups in the chat. I don't fucking know. I don't know. The fucking boomer in me is showing again. For Andre being the one that, like, without Andre, none of this would be possible. You got me set up to doing these live streams, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do that. And I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to join us.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Thanks. Got anything cool coming up on your stream?
Yeah, no, so, I mean, it's glad it looks like everybody's...
Weird lag. Go ahead.
I was going to say, having a lot of fun watching what's happening here. And I do like the layout of the stream, too, which I never did mention earlier.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it took me hours and hours of fucking around.
So, as for things that are...
Jeez. Really fucking weird lag.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. As for things that are slightly exciting, I am really close to having enough subscribers on YouTube for a custom URL. So when that is done, I project that'll probably be by the end of next month by the pace that I'm getting subscribers at. It'll be at youtube.com/rearrangedas.
Right, so it's his name rearranged.
And that is also the same ending of my twitch.tv.
Yes, please go check out his stuff. Our YouTube channel is 5 people away from being able to have our own custom URL. So please, 5 people. If you're watching this and you haven't joined the YouTube, that'd be dope. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe we've already reached it, but even if we have at this point, we'd still love the subscribe. And if you can give our friend Andre up there, excuse me, a subscribe, that'd be fucking awesome. When you shine, I shine. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Oh yeah. I actually just looked. Yeah, I'm currently at 86, up from 53 2 weeks ago. So we're trying.
Okay. Yeah. 4 people away. That's my boy. Thank you, Phil.
Nice, Phil. Nice.
It took you long enough. You're like in more videos than most people. on that YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. I kid. Thank you, Phil. I really appreciate it. This has been awesome. I really appreciate everybody. The support's incredible. It's always wonderful to see you guys in the chat. All the love you guys have been throwing us on social media is awesome. If you're a new viewer, I got to get used to saying viewer and not listener. We appreciate it, and we hope that you'll go check out the main show, Silph Radio, a Pokemon podcast. It's a much different beast than this show, but just as fun. I'll say equally as fun for its own reasons. Yeah, and check out the website up there, that way, secretroommultimedia.com. That's where you can find all our podcasts, because we got a bunch of podcasts and videos and all that content. Thanks, guys. Of course, some people go both ways, like these guys over here. All right, guys, it's been fun. Andre, I look forward to doing another chat with you again. Bye, Blake. Bye, Gyarados Thug. Bye, Phil.
Yeah, definitely.
Bye, Brianna. Bye, Aki. Bye, Aaron. Bye, Malik. Did we ever learn how to pronounce your name? Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. All right. I'm out of here. Enjoy your night, guys. Bye.